then she gets tired. She tries to hide, but Jenny's alright. Jenny ran, it was a shame, 'cause I think I loved her. Jenny ran, it wasn't a game, at least not for Jenny.
Well, hello there, friends. How we doing out there tonight? Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited Monday Night Adventures here. Vacation at Turtle Cove. Sounds like an alright time, huh? Well, it's gonna be anything but. Welcome to Roleplaying Unlimited, live from the 100th Meridian, where I, tragically HP, will conduct the orchestral adventure for the next few hours here. Thanks for joining us here. Part of your week. We appreciate you.
And let you start creating a thing. Hey there.
What up, Dan?
Good morning, good evening. How's it going, everybody? What's going on?
We're just trying to help our new person create the character sheet.
Yep.
Welcome, Layla. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Well, how's everybody doing? I see we're still missing a couple of our supposed to be first timers here tonight.
Yeah,
but,
Sugar and Coded.
Yeah,
Coded still hasn't messaged me since the last time, so I don't know what's up with his character sheet and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen him pop online for a few days too, so might just be real life stuff.
I've
getting
only
in the
seen him
way.
pop online, but he was also just like.
I
playing
did
games
see
and stuff, so, yeah.
Sugar in the Roll20, but I.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a couple of times. when
Like
I
the
was
other day
in
when
here.
I was like, hey, don't forget Monday crew. And then I saw her in Roll20, so.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I think I was messing with Silkus's character sheet or looking around or something, and I saw her on a couple of times.
Cool. Yeah, she did mention that she's been sporadically working on her character, so she sent me a backstory as well. And oh, that's right, she did send me a text like a half hour ago that said she'd be like 15 minutes late. So yeah, that explains
okay.
everything.
Oh, okay.
That would explain
Nyx, she is playing an elf ranger, and
Oof.
we're going to have two Samanthas at our table here. So I think I will. Of course, our first Samantha here, Angelic, will get priority on. Do you prefer Sam or Samantha? I've always just called you Sam, but totally your choice.
Sam is actually more accurate for me.
Very good. All right. And then, yeah, when Sugar shows up, assuming that she doesn't have additional preferences, I will default to Samantha. And then, likewise for our new player here, do you prefer Layla? Is it L? How should we call you?
I prefer Layla or Aaliyah or Eurydice.
Very good. And of course, any questions you have on your character, if it is not yet finished up, feel free to let us know.
It's finished. I just need to put it in D&D Beyond or Roll20 because I made it on paper/PDF.
Oh, fantastic. All right. And yeah, Katie, I think we got your token taken care of last time around when you did the changeover.
Yeah, I have no clue about anything anymore. Like, I'm not even sure life is real right now. So we're here. We're going.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
We've all had those days.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that.
And Layla, if you have a picture for your character, I can turn it into a token for you real quick if you need it.
Beautiful.
Sorry, a picture of what? You can turn into a what?
You're just like an image of your character or like a character type image. If not,
If you
yeah.
look at the Roll20 screen, you can see my token from the art that I created with a AI generator.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I can turn any of the images into tokens if you
Here
want
we
me
go.
to.
This
Or-
would be more explanatory. These are what
Yeah.
we're talking about when we say
Yep.
tokens.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Everybody's got their own character illustration with their hit point bars and their names underneath it, so we can identify who's whom. I had you guys on a different map entirely. Oops.
Yeah, if you don't,
Okay.
if you don't want to find one or you don't have one, Dan can just find you a token.
I just found it. I'm just making my character sheet, so I don't think it's uploaded yet.
Okay.
All
Whenever,
good.
yeah. Whenever
The
it's
other-
all done, just go ahead and send it to me.
Well, the other thing about whatever artwork you use is make sure it's not created by somebody or that you have permission license to use it. Because we are streaming, so that could theoretically result in issues
yeah.
on his stream if it's a licensed image or something like that. That's why, like, AI
Yeah,
generated,
yeah.
nobody
That-
can complain.
That
And my
and
token
generally,
wasn't updated because I forgot that I have to like redo the token in addition to the actual picture, so I just did that.
Mhm.
Womp
Well,
womp.
look, okay? I can't function today.
I mean,
Or any
literally,
day,
as soon
really,
as,
but, like-
like, it was the moment that you said that you weren't sure, like, life was real, like, it like, instantly sparked in my head at that second that I was like, what is real right now? Like, I literally just
Yeah.
woke up, like, 30 minutes ago or so, and then I took a walk right after that, and then just kind of shambled back in here and turned everything on, and then took a gardening break, so I'm very much just like, what the heck is going on right now?
Yeah, that's like where I'm at mentally too. So
Yes, ma'am. Well, here we are back in the graveyard, the junkyard. Kind of a graveyard. There's enough corpses around. If your screen just went completely pitch black, it's because we don't yet have your token in play. So don't think anything awry in that respect. But for those of us here on the map, we met Lee Lure at the end of our previous session. She was in disguise as Linda, supposedly the, where is it? There we go, yeah, the brother of Mr. Thompson over here, or Captain Thompson. We additionally met and stood side by side with Rusty throughout a encounter or two, and yeah, he is definitely taking this opportunity to light up that cigarette, because he only has 2 out of his 6 hit points left, and he's just thinking his lucky stars to be alive. Meanwhile, we've got Sad Pete over here, who seemed to develop a bit of a crush on one of our characters, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's your type. Maybe it's not. No judgment. He was pretty efficient in combat, and then we also had our guy here, Gene, who participated none whatsoever in the combat, instead grabbing his video camera and recording the event that transpired. The rest of our characters we can see are kind of scattered around the junkyard right now. Dom's character, Grick Salt, will be fading into the backdrop as he is not with us tonight. Otherwise, yeah, we ended the combat last time around, and we began this interesting RP where we learned that the NPC Li Lure is a member of the Yuuzhan Vong species from the Star Wars galaxy. And not much more about her beyond that. That was kind of the cliffhanger, so we will pick it up from that spot and see just what happens tonight. Welcome back, everybody.
Woo. So, you're able to understand us and them, correct?
She, for a moment, kind of holds up a hand, and then that little, like, kind of sack of fabric that had piled at her feet after her disguise came off, she kind
The
of
skin?
yeah, she kind of coaxes it with her foot again, and it climbs back up her body, and you can see, like, she kind of grimaces in pain as this thing, like, literally attaches itself to her skin, is the disguise. And eventually it encompasses her entire form, and she looks human again. And at that point, she says, could you say again, please?
Are you able to understand both them and us? We can't communicate.
Yes, in this form I can. It is part of the abilities of the Maskur, and she kind of gestures at her entire self.
You know what happened here? The undead just came about, and
One second, I foolishly deleted her old character artwork here when I brought in the Gamora. Whoops! Where
no,
are
we see
you?
her.
Oh!
Like her joking.
Oh! All I see is Gamora because they're in the exact same spot. There
Oh.
we go. Okay. Yes, that makes my job a little easier. She responds, They came from the front gate. There was an incursion, and the occupants here were unable to repel it. And so they tried to bottleneck the incursion to the buildings, but they were simply overwhelmed. I think I might have been the only one to escape.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant overall. It was pretty clear they came in through the front gate. I meant everything.
Oh,
Do you know anything about this?
I imagine just as much as you do.
No.
If I had to guess, you were in your normal, everyday situation, and then suddenly you're here? Or suddenly here is where you are?
Sounds about right, yeah.
I mean, I'm not even of this world, and then it changed after I arrived, so...
I can coincide with the fact that it did change in terms of I was where I
did
was,
appear
and
that
now
way.
I'm here now, so yeah.
Rusty just kind of responds, It seems like it's the same damn world that we've been in some respects. Almost like the geography around us kind of shifted. But at
Do we
the same
understand
time,
them?
you do not, but she's kind
Oh,
of
okay.
listening to him,
Yeah.
and then she will translate accordingly.
Gotcha. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, looks like Layla's spells are not taking. Are you trying to write them out manually on your character sheet by chance?
Yes.
No,
Oh, don't do
problem.
that, yeah.
Let me show you a little shortcut
Yeah.
here. So let's open your character sheet. Okay. And then assuming that you don't have the character sheet open in its own window, if you do, change that setting so that it's just kind of open here over the virtual tabletop. And then you see those little tabs above the chat log, the 3 books side by side?
Oh, yes.
So that is our compendium. We have all of the books for 5e, both official and unofficial, all in there. And if you just search up the spell that you're looking for, so Blade Ward in this case, instead of clicking the spell to open it, just click it and drag it right to your sheet. And just like that, it has given the Blade Ward spell, it has populated onto your character sheet.
Oh, sexy. Thank you.
Absolutely. And then if you click that little talk bubble next to the spell, it'll show you right there all the information for the spell at hand.
Gotcha. Thank you.
My pleasure. Save you a few minutes of typing, copy pasting, what have you. Alright, so yeah, back here in the setup. She kind of turns to the rest of you. I don't assume you found anything out there of use that will help us with our way forward. And the guys who were on the chopper just kind of look at each other and shake their heads. And then the captain steps up and kind of takes hold of her by the shoulders, and he begins demanding, like, well, obviously you're not my sister, and long story short, he wants to know what became of her, and much like the T-1000, if we are copying the subject, odds are that subject is no longer with us. The difference in this case being that Lee Lure claims to have nothing to do with Linda's demise, more so that she saw this disguise as an opportunity to find a group of people that she might be able to survive with. And Thompson is distraught by this news, but he does not respond violently. He just kind of gives her a cold shoulder and backs off, and then he says something else in English that she kind of clenches her jaw and kind of nods slowly to. And I guess let's go with this one. She changes her form to resemble this instead. Somebody not so obviously Thompson's sister. That seems to be his demand here. Like, okay, you can stay, but you can't look like her.
Is there a way that you can help us understand them and them us?
I could. It would take some time, but as the Masquer does have the ability to understand both dialects, I could, in theory, impart such knowledge to you over time.
Oh, yeah, classroom stuff. Yeah, I was thinking magical, but
Hopefully nowhere
Fair.
near as complex, but somewhere between here and there.
well. Anyone have any ideas where to go next? If this place was overran once, it could probably be overran again.
Well, we do have other sections of Turtle Cove here that might be worth exploring. So we are here at the old junkyard. Monday table is the table with the map. Woo Dorm's just chilling out there in the middle, like everything's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I want a little hike. You put us here first, man.
And yeah, here's Monday, our Monday token. Now at the old junkyard. Let me check my notes here. What few that I have. You know me. Good lord. I write so much nonsense. Hey, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Different coalescence ideas.
I mean, we do have a map of this place. Are you familiar with the entire city, or are they? We found a map.
Interesting. The journalist responds after translations, of course. We have not explored this new locale. The junkyard, in fact, was a bit of a surprise. Previously, this was a campsite, and suddenly we find ourselves surrounded by all of these wrecked vehicles. The helicopter miraculously being the only one we were able to repair.
So
But yes,
the map does say it's a junkyard, so it's accurate in that at least, right?
it is. Yes, yes. This map may be true to form for the locale that surrounds us. How is your group on supplies, survival gear?
Everyone else, how are you doing?
I mean, I'm sturdy and fine. depending on the rest of the group.
I have a couple of healing potions.
I have a few rations and some minor supplies. Nothing that's going to last a large group very long if they don't have their own.
I was
Does the
about to
healing
say,
word that Adeline gave to Dewdrop, does that take away my L1 exhaustion, or am I still at L1 exhaustion?
You
I
are
can't
still.
touch that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah, it's
long
a
rest.
quick rest.
Exhaustion, no!
You need an 8-hour sleepy sleep.
Hey there, Sugar. To get off mute, you'll have to go to push to talk mode.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the game, Sugar. Yes, indeed. Push to talk just for quality of life here, so we're not accidentally talking over each other. Also, so we don't catch inadvertent background noise. And if one of you would be kind enough to direct for push to talk there in our Monday crew chat, that may expedite this a little bit.
So it looks like we have basic supplies. I say to Lelur to translate.
All right. Jean continues on after getting the translation. Looking at the map, I would say our best potential sites for procuring additional supplies, as well as hopefully a more secure base of operations. The mall stands out as a large fortified structure. The trailer park potentially as a second, albeit I would say less desirable choice. We do know enough based on what we see here that northeast section, identified as mansions, that section of the city has been burned. He just grabs out a red pen, and he's like, "Do you mind?" And he just kind of X's it out, like, "Yeah, we can't go over there."
So then probably the best choice would either be the mall or the industrial zone, it looks like.
What's the industrial zone entail?
Oh. Thanks, darling. Oh, pushing the wrong button to mute and unmute. All right.
You're good.
Whoops.
All good.
Whoops. All right, my darlings. Okay, so the industrial zone. It would certainly warrant exploration. It does look like it has a fence around it, if the map is to be believed. But so too does the mall. And they are close enough to each other with the woods to separate. From here, I would say our easiest path would be to check the mall, and then from there, the industrial zone.
What does your flying thing, your ship, require? Can that take us there?
Oh, sadly, no. And Thompson just kind of gruffly responds, "That thing had just enough fuel to get us back here. We are completely bone dry until we can acquire some more aircraft fuel, which will be nigh impossible."
Yeah. What about the weapon that it held? That mowed them down. Is that movable?
It is, although the ammunition remaining is sparse enough that it is somewhat of a choice as to whether it is worth carrying such weight.
Understood.
Jump off the camera here on our live stream. Dinner just arrived, so I will
No
be
worries.
enjoying that while we play here for the next little bit.
Well, I have no better solution of where to go or what to do. Being on the move is all I've done since this thing occurred.
Oh, I see. You guys are chatting inside of the actual voice chat thing here. Sapphire's on that. Very cool. Yeah, it's a bit clunky, but once you get through it, it's pretty self-explanatory. Well, alright. If the mall is our destination, then let's do it.
Unless somebody says something else.
No, I'm here for whatever. Plus, I'm also the extra. so I
Sugar, are you
don't
able
get a
to
say.
figure out the push to talk? Obviously, you can't speak, but you have to go into... You could type in the chat, in the Monday Crew chat, or in the Monday channel. But you can go into your settings and then change it to voice and go to voice and video and set input mode to push to talk. And then you'll become unmute. Assuming you're on standard PC Discord. Mobile, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Give me just a moment, and I'll have Layla's token, and I'll send it to you, Den.
Okie doke. A good keybind for the push to talk we have found is the insert key as well. It doesn't have any interference with the other applications.
Yeah, when you set the push to talk, you have to bind it to a key, so I use caps, or others use insert.
Yeah, don't feel bad about not having it set. Most people don't use push to talk. We just use it here for just quality of life, basically.
Interesting. Yeah, if it's being stupid, try the back out and jump back in. See if it'll take the new settings with that.
I gotta tab out and go to Paint Studio real quick, so if I don't see anything, that's the reason.
Yeah, the gear, voice video, then input mode, push to talk, and then whatever key you want set. She can hear us at least. Yeah, no worries. Are you on desktop or mobile? So in like where it has your name in the lower left, there's the gear with user settings. If you click that, and sorry if not trying to explain too much, if you click
Right-click
user
it, yeah.
settings, well, you don't have to right click it, it's just left click. Click the gear, and then like 3 sections down, there's voice and video, and then that's where it has the push to talk mode. And then just make sure your input device is set to the microphone that you have plugged in. Oh, I didn't see you typed in this chat earlier. group stealth checks for people who didn't see. Could we set her to just not push to talk so she can explain what she's seeing as well, maybe?
I think we can do that.
At least
forget
to
that's an
get us
option.
through and
Oops.
then work on it later.
Always forget that's an option. Good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for the stealth.
Yeah, I don't think you want the fucking Dak mirror doing stealth. I'm just saying that ahead of time.
I think I should naturally have advantage on stealth. I'm very small. I am a fairy.
Oh, massive high rolls here.
Well, when two of us are wearing heavy armor, it's not really, beneficial.
Does Sugar by chance have herself muted? Because I changed the settings and it still shows.
If she's set to... Oh, there she goes.
Testing.
She's unmuted. It might be the input device.
Oh, could be.
Is it set to, in the voice and video section, Sugar, if you go to input device, is it set to your headset or whatever microphone you expect it to be? I think she's toggled those. Layla, we always roll with advantage. That way, we know, like, you just roll twice, so we see whether it's what it is in case you do end up with advantage or disadvantage, either way.
Got it. So, because the 21 was the first roll, then we just...
That's what it would be, yep.
Okay. Yes, okay, thank God.
Yeah, because, gravel just is really loud, apparently.
Even for a fairy who's flying.
Apparently, right? Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
I got you.
Alright, I did a little basic training meal there real quick, so I'm gonna drop the rest of this in the microwave for mid-session, after session, so I'll be AFK for like 30 seconds, but then back and ready to go.
Okie doke. Are you able to just close out Discord altogether, Sugar, and reopen it, maybe? Disconnect your headset, your microphone, and then restart Discord? Give it a restart everything trick.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Gotcha. Okay, so group stealth checks are mighty indeed. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's my kettle that's making all the noise.
We told you to turn that thing off!
Well, at least it's not a fucking barbarians trying to drag around a freaking cooker for 5 seconds.
But I wanted tea.
No, I'm just making fun of fucking Brad's character for
Or the Sunday
Dragging
morning
around.
table, dragging around a party of NPCs that are just getting slowly picked off one by one because they're just helpless.
It's okay. You're just dragging an entire family through a zombie wasteland. It's nothing bad'll happen.
Worked in Walking Dead, the whole family, well, except for Lori and Carl and, well, I guess,
But see,
yeah.
but think about it. They're creating the next Carl. Carl was badass by the end. So that kid, if he's Carl, that's
sure.
a win.
Dylan, I think,
So-
said it best in the chat yesterday.
Batman.
He's like, we may have accidentally
Yeah.
created Batman. Like, yeah, you guys just watched his mom and his dad die before his eyes. All right. Well, there is definitely something going on in the residential areas to your north.
Did all the NPCs follow us as well, or like did they just send us out like, oh, you guys go scout it?
Oh yeah, they're
Those-
coming with. Yeah, they're not
Okay.
staying at the junkyard anymore. So yeah, we got
Yeah.
a few meat shields and hopeful contributors to the offense ahead.
Was there anything really from the junkyard to take, or was it pretty much spares, like just a couple ration kind of things, or?
A few dry rations in that respect. I don't have anything here.
I assume there wasn't much, but I figured it worth asking.
Yeah, we didn't even have a first aid kit to spare at that
Yeah.
site. Looking at the map again, I didn't populate it with any goodies.
Okay.
There's a spiritual weapon.
figured it
left,
out. Sorry.
Hey, we can hear you. Not a problem.
Welcome to the game. How are you? Thanks for joining
I'm
us.
good. A little bit stressed out. You might hear my kid in the background kind of, doing what kids do. So I do want to apologize beforehand.
No worries. Good to have you.
Thank you.
So it looks like we have your character as well. Yep, you're all set, aside from an illustration, which if you have one, feel free to pass it on to Sapphire here, who can create an illustration for your character in play. If not, no worries. I have thousands of elf tokens that you can choose from.
Okay, I'll send it over to Sapphire right now. Just give me 1 second.
Beautiful. Who is this? Oh, that's supposed to be Coded's character. Still in progress. We'll drag that.
Yeah.
Is our Fireheart?
Hey, the Thalrak Emberfist.
Uh-huh.
No. I don't see that one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's just.
I think it's only me, you, and Coded that can see it because you've
Correct.
assigned me to it.
Correct. All right, so. Yes, all sounds and indications are telling you that based on the explosions taking place in the residential areas to the north, probably not a good place to go right now, unless you're just really itching for some combat and really want to join up with the Tuesday table.
Nah. We know we have a map. We know where we want to go.
Oh yeah, there's a big cloud of black smoke over that residential area, which had your characters been here at the time it happened, you would have undoubtedly seen and heard the plane crash in the center of this cul-de-sac up here. But yeah, that's what Tuesday Table is currently investigating. We'll get
Dealing
them
with.
right up there. Yep. Monday Table, however, is proceeding when. Just want to make sure I get all of this.
Sugar, do you have a character in here?
She does.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very cool. I like the illustration there for Layla.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to make my icon different though, without leaving this.
Yeah, I'm
section.
still working on the character sheet or the character token, so just
Oh,
give me a
gotcha,
moment.
gotcha.
I
No
think she
worries.
means her avatar thing.
No, I figured you. But
Yeah,
you can
out of,
also.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna do the video thing?
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
If by chance you're finding that your entire virtual tabletop is crowded with all of our respective avatars, click that gear icon on the top right of the chat log, and then you're looking for the audio and video tab, and then the video display tab from there, and then the video avatar size drop down, change that to names only, and that will open up your tabletop for a lot more space.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That was a little bit confusing. I've never used Roll20 before, so I was kind of like, what the hell am I looking at?
No problem. Yeah, if it by default, like 80% of your screen is going to be us, which is just stupid.
Yeah, it
if
gets crazy.
Yeah, if we had it set for like using voice and video on Roll20, it could be useful so you can like see all of us, but I've been using Roll20 for almost 10 years, and the voice and video has seldom been reliable. Like 20 minutes at best is what we've been able to get out of it.
Yeah, Discord's much better.
Yeah, but for gameplay itself, Roll20 tends to work for us rather well. But anyways, let's unify our party as our two new characters. If there are no objections here, I will have the two of you starting off together and emerging from this war zone of a residential area. Like all of our other characters, the world you know, the people you know, the life you know, is no longer the reality that surrounds you. If you've not seen our Coalescence channel, a new Coalescence, I believe is the title of it, that will set you up with our narrative backdrop. Essentially, some kind of magical coalescence has taken place between space and time, where different locations are meshing with others, and more specifically, the world that we're playing on for this table is my homebrew D&D setting, but it has also been meshed with a 1970s Southwest America vibe, so like New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, kind of that area. So while we are playing D&D characters, primarily, the world around us is not what we knew. And likewise, we're running into strange humans that are from this 1970s setting, and we are discovering communication barriers as our characters primarily speak Common, and they speak English, usually. The other tables that are playing this are playing in a Forgotten Realms Sword Coast Waterdeep that has been fused with a Japanese feudal type setting. So likewise, characters that are speaking Common trying to converse with characters speaking Japanese, and just a lot of hodgepodge of different mixtures of ideas and settings that we are finding. And over encompassing all of that is this galactic-wide zombie invasion that just seems to have instantly taken place. If you're still alive now, you're reasonably assured that you're not going to just catch this virus like so many others did. But the transformation was very much a reality of life is normal one day, and then half the people around you just suddenly are sick with this zombie virus, and they're transforming within a matter of hours. And
a Thanos snap versus a
more or less
zombie versus dusting.
Right, exactly. And then likewise around that same time, as we're trying to make heads or tails of what's going on, our family, our friends, etc., everything is changing around us, and in the worst possible ways, all of a sudden the world then changes around us as well to reflect this new setting. So the two of your characters, both Sugar and Layla here, are making your way from this war-torn residential area, which we don't know specifically how long your characters have been here. Perhaps not the most important detail right now. What's most important is that you're alive and have found some other survivors who may be potential allies. And likewise for our existing group, as your attention is drawn to the explosions and the dark cloud of smoke over that northernmost residential area, you spot these two breaking cover and trying to cross the street up ahead of you. So I will turn it over to all of you for that. Before we do any RP, though, let's just get some general visual descriptors here. We will start with our existing players, and then have our new players also tell you a bit about themselves. So, Adolin, we will start with you. If you would tell us a bit about you, please.
Right. Adolin has very definite elven features, some chainmail armor, a nice shield with the holy emblem on it. He always looks just a little bit out of place, but he also has a confidence that you wouldn't expect to see with the oddities.
Beautiful. And up next here in alphabetical order is our very tired fairy Dewdrop.
Yeah, Dewdrop's really gotten it the campaign so far. Yeah, I'm a little fairy. I have like no memories whatsoever. I'm just kind of like going along, going with the group. I'm just kind of like amazed by everything all the time. If you've ever been like around a 5-year-old on a sugar high, that's kind of like what I'm going for with her. Obviously, I'm at level 1 exhaustion right now, so at the beginning of that sugar crash for that 5-year-old is kind of where I am currently. That's the best way I can describe what's going on with her. She doesn't really like crowds, loud noises and stuff, and kind of likes to hide when she can, which has helped her, survive with zombies and stuff. But it became very evident very quickly that she needed to find some people to kind of roll with, because I'm a small little fairy. Like, what can I do on my own,
Yeah, and I mean, how stupid is it that you have the advantage of flight and you've taken arguably the most damage? I mean, aside from our dearly departed Bly, I mean, we have had a character death already at this table in session too, so it's violent.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Sounds good. And
Yep.
speaking of Bly, this is his replacement character, the lizard folk barbarian Grixalt Grax. Dom is not feeling well tonight, so Sapphire is sitting in for him. But that is about all I will give details of Dom's character for now until next time. And then here, as I mentioned earlier, we do have two Samanthas at this table. We have Sam playing Holiday, and then we have Samantha joining us for the first time tonight. So if Samantha is what you prefer, or Sugar, or any other names, just kindly let us know.
If anything, you guys can call me Sammy or Sugar, whatever is more comfortable. I go by either or.
Fantastic. Well, Sam, tell us a bit about Holiday, please.
So Holiday is an Eladrin that's spring-like, but she avoids spells because that's what got her kicked out of her commune when the wild magic took over. But she likes, herbs, so she's always got like a good cup of tea.
Excellent.
And can't seem to aim for anything.
Oh, God, yeah, I can't count how many natural ones you've rolled. I've been listening to the replays of all of our sessions so far, and you've had at least 2 every session so far.
That's okay, I got a 1 on the stealth, so hey.
Hey. Starting off strong so far here tonight, then. And then we have, rounding out our existing cast, is Josh playing Udorm, another elven character.
Yep. So he's fairly tall. He's 6'3", pale, ashy skin, white hair, Leather armor, very lithe and quick on his feet. Doesn't look the strongest though. He does have a giant double-bladed scimitar on his back, along with a heavy crossbow. He has a fairly well-maintained dagger at his hip. And yeah, he's ready to keep going at this. Always looking around.
Excellent. I just got Layla's token here from Westy, so bear with me a second while I save
Hold
that.
on, what the fuck?
What you talking about?
From Sapphire.
Oh, I'm listening.
I
Yeah.
was like, am I just chopped liver? You
Nah,
just
dude, I'm doing
throwing
like-
away all my work, man?
Doing like 4 things at once, and perhaps the most emergency is I almost knocked over a can of Diet Coke on my like computer setup here, so like that kind of threw me for a curve more than anything.
I don't care.
I was like, I'm looking at this, I'm saying this, I'm walking over here. I'm fucking sitting still. What are you talking about, Daniel? Alright. Okay, so we got that saved. Let's get that. And then likewise for Sammy's character, whenever you're ready for some artwork, we can accommodate.
I'm working on Sugar's character right now.
Fantastic. I'm gonna upload that one.
As all that's happening, mechanical question: did we spend enough time for a short rest at the junkyard?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Also, do you need me or want me to describe Lysander?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't even have your character in here. Where are you?
it's down below in the extra. It's in the extras.
Oh, the extras. Oh,
extras,
look at me.
yeah.
Look at me with some semblance of organization.
Yeah,
I'm so
Wow.
organized
You
I
don't
can't
remember,
find
yeah.
it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm so used to it just being scattered on the far bottom that I was like, I don't see you there, so you don't exist, bro. But yes, this would be Sylvan here, and yes, please give us a description of this this tall, lanky, handsome.
So Sylvan, to every means of the word, looks human, but to those who can tell the difference or have run into the differences, he is a Dathmir, so he is a half vampire for sakes of the word. So if you can tell the difference, you can, just because of the lighter skin and such, and especially if you see his fangs, then you could tell. But other than that, that's really all. He's dressed in basic. He's dressed in chainmail. That's pretty much about it.
Okay. Yeah, and you joined us alongside Dom's character making the introduction last time around.
We played it off as me and Dom's character know each other at the very least.
Exactly, like kind of the same thing we're doing here with Layla and Sugar, as far as they've survived together at least for an indeterminate amount of time. Oh, come on, Roll20, why would you do me like that? I just finished Kara's token here, and then it decided to reset it back to nothing. Okay. Take 2.
She'll love when it does that.
Oh, now there's no hit points. What the? Well, I remember she had 19.
It's okay. I guess
19.
Roll20 just said that it's character death number 2 now.
Oh no! At least let us play it out. Come on, Roll20. Can't just be so freaking arbitrary like that.
We can say that I had an accidental explosion in my laboratory.
You don't know how close to true that is from last session, so.
Oh no!
Oh, you're thinking Tuesday table though.
Yeah.
I
no.
think yeah. You went into the house across the street, and all of a sudden the house is in fuego. Hey, Katie, I used it right, or did I?
I mean, en fuego is not like a word. That would imply a verb, empolgar, and empolgar is not a word. I am just so happy that none of my students have used it, because that means none of them want it. I would be so terrified.
Oh, goodness.
One of them just walked into class on like a Friday. And I'd be like, Where the fuck did you hear that?
Well, I listened to this Role Playing Unlimited thing.
Oh,
Just,
so
uh,
interesting,
Taken
my
down.
gosh.
Just
I
make sure all your
was-
socials are completely disconnected.
No, literally, I have like 5 different names and stuff that I use even for my personal accounts. Like, I've had friends ask me where I got a name from because I use fake, like, last names or whatever, or they're like, "Do you have a middle name I don't know about?" Because I don't have a middle name, and I'm like, "Nope." And they're like, "Then where did you get this name from?" I'm like, "Listen, it's so that no of my students can't tell that it's me."
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, we got 2 teachers here, then.
Right?
Oh, I am no longer a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Ex-teacher. Which is why I'm okay with this being streamed.
Gonna say we got 3 between Grant on Tuesday as well.
Oh yeah. It's okay. I'm still like so I'm a quote unquote governess, which is like a fancy way to say like private home tutor nanny person.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we can still pretend I'm kind of a teacher. Just with less stress and grading.
I like it. Well, up next we have your character here, Layla. If you would be so kind as to tell us at least a bit about what we see, and possibly for Sammy's benefit here, also a bit of detail about what she would know about your character having been in your company for a little while.
All right, so definitely something that Sammy has noticed is that I am constantly moving and fidgeting. My fingers are never staying still. They're either like tapping out a rhythm against my leg or on a table or whatever, or they're tinkering with a number of like potion bottles that or gadgets that are hooked on my belt around my waist or in my backpack, etc. Stealth checks are always fun because I have a ready thing whenever I fail because I am pretty clumsy. So things are also constantly being dropped or suspiciously possibly shattered. But that's why I invest in heavy glass, although I guess I can't anymore because we're in a zombie apocalypse. My like I couldn't get the full body portrait, but what you see in my token is definitely like my hair is a mess. There's always something smeared against my face. Um, I normally have my hair out of my face because otherwise it's just also going to get naughty and in the way, etc., etc. Um, don't comment on it, but it's a little bit choppy because in a explosion I singed off part of my hair on the left side. So now it's like an uneven chop, and I can't exactly fix it when I'm running from Orange Agent Orange zombies, I think the name is. I don't really know.
That's awesome.
But yeah, when I come down the road, I am meeting people. I'm like walking as I'm trying to like mix 2 different things together to see what happens. And you might see like a puff of smoke and like just muttered curses. And you can probably tell it didn't go well then.
Awesome detail. Welcome to the table.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Heck yeah. And while we are waiting on some artwork for Nyx here, can you at least tell us a bit about your character as well, and likewise what Layla would know about you?
So her name is Nyx Nightingale, but she just typically goes by Nyx. Some things that Layla would know is that she is very untrustworthy of people. It took a little bit for Nyx to acquaint herself with her and be able to be herself around Layla's character just because of her past and how untrustworthy she is of other people. But my character has black hair, pink eyes, and lightly tanned skin. She is a wood elf ranger, and she carries around a longbow and typically likes to stay in the shadows when it comes to combat. She's very stealthy and light on her feet, and she wears dark leather armor. But another thing also is that when she is alone, she is typically staring off into space, thinking about her family after all this had started. And I guess that's pretty much it.
Very cool. Let me get some of these guys out here. These are our NPCs who are accompanying us. They are all seemingly human. We do know out of game that she is a Yuuzhan Vong from the Star Wars setting.
Well, she told us.
Well,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
exactly.
really
I
out
guess
of,
I'm
but, yeah.
I'm referring more to our new characters. They would know out of
Oh, okay.
game.
Sorry.
But yeah, in
Okay.
game, our new
Okay.
guys, our existing characters definitely know that she is.
We just don't know what it means.
Exactly. Yeah, you're like, okay, so that's like another species then. Okay,
Cool.
hooray.
Yeah, Medusa-like thing. Sure. Whatever.
Right. Yeah,
Some
she
sort of
looked,
shape changer. I don't know.
She looked a little closer to Gamora in the
Yeah.
one that we saw, because I have the Marvel RPG here on Roll20. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just use the.
I'll use it.
I figured
I'll use
that's
this
what that
Gamora
was
token
from,
right
yeah.
here. So
Yeah, no,
that's,
it totally works.
that's her
I figured that's
her
what
true
that token was
visage.
from, yeah.
Exactly. But this is as she appears to us. She is armed with a rifle, and otherwise is pretty quiet. She is known as Linda, or Lean Lar is her true name. This handsome captain right here is known as Captain Thompson, and up until the beginning of this session, he was the sister of Linda, but now we've learned that Linda is deceased, and our captain is still processing that. He is arguably the highest level and most capable of the NPCs, but if you looked at his roles last session, you would not think it. And this guy here, a survivalist of sort, has a kind of military vibe about him, but definitely more self-trained than actual official military training. He prefers to use the bow instead of the loud-ass firecracker gun that our other NPCs are using. And otherwise has been as gruff in appearance as he seems to be visually. His name is Pete. And this guy right here we know as Rusty. Likewise, pretty gruff and straightforward, but also perhaps with a bit of a wild side and a bit braver than most. He has no character levels to speak of, and yet he was in the middle of the combat last session because he's not the type to run and hide when he's in danger. Unlike our final NPC here, known as Gene, who likewise has no combat experience and is all about, I will hide if I am in a situation where I'm about to get killed. He is also a news journalist and has his video camera as pretty much his only piece of equipment. So he primarily exists in that respect to record our endeavors.
You got some pretty sweet footage too of that fight, right?
He definitely did, yeah. He started out in not the best position, but
Yeah.
after all was said and done, he was getting some very, very good footage. And with all of those introductions out of the way, I will turn my mic off here unless needed for a bit and let you all interact amongst yourselves. Perhaps removing ourselves a bit here to this seemingly peaceful path on the way to the small lake will serve us well instead of standing out in the middle of the street. And then we can continue on to the mall when you're ready.
You did get Sugar's token that I sent you, right?
I do see that I have Discord messages, so that would probably be what that is, and I will
Okay,
work
cool.
on that while you're all talking.
Alright, cool.
So they just come running out of the blowing up residential area?
Excuse
see.
you, we're not blowing it up. There are just some accidental explosions occurring that may or may not be burning down houses in our wake.
No one ever said you blew it up. I mean, unless you want to say that's an
Oh,
you know.
shit.
I was
Well-
just saying that you're running from explosions that are likely to draw a lot of attention, so that's probably a good call.
If you've
I
not
don't-
figured out by now, these things are attracted to sound, so.
We should probably step to the side here. The living
It
are
is
always welcomed.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing that there's the big explosion to kind of draw things away from us.
Yeah. Not the quietest group, but strength in numbers, I guess. Do you know what was happening over there? What caused the explosion? Or multiple explosions?
Well, you see, I just go back to tinkering with my little potion bottles.
Okay. Do either of you have a name?
I look at Sugar, waiting for her to respond, and we just stand in silence for a bit before I finally cave in and I say, I'm Kara.
My character just stares at Layla and you back and forth as I look you up and down, and I just say yes, I have a name.
Sure. Cool. You're the living. Whatever.
Very
We're-
talkative, but yes, allies, I guess.
We're headed towards a mall. It's a fairly large structure according to the map we have. Care to join up? At least till it's inconvenient. And I'm also wooed, by the way.
Sure. Nice to meet you.
We're probably halfway there from where we started, so
I stare at Sugar, waiting for her response. Jittering. I'm like, my entire body, I'm like bouncing on my feet. I'm incapable of making decisions, just looking back and forth, unsure of what to say.
Let's just follow them. It's better than nothing, right?
oh, and by the way, these others don't understand what we're saying right now. I don't know if you've interacted with the other folks. They speak a language we don't understand, but
Correct. You guys do see that the lady is translating what you guys are saying to the four guys.
so they may not understand you or you them, but we can translate at least.
And you guys got a pretty good line of sight on that industrial zone down this path, and yeah, that whole area looks to be burned out as well.
Great, there goes my plan of a fucking warehouse,
Ah!
home base.
I know, an industrial zone's always a good spot. Jeez.
Yeah, it looks like somebody
why
already
that-
had that place based up and fortified, and probably somebody came and tore it down and repurposed it for themselves, and then somebody else came and tore it down. Like, that place looks like it's been built, rebuilt, torn down, etc. like at least 3
It's
times.
only been a week, people. Jesus.
That's why that was my first fucking guess to go to. That's why.
Well, we might as well continue on. Not safe out here.
I bet the mall is safe. Malls are always safe.
Absolutely. Just go to KB Toys.
Don't mention that, please, no.
That's one heads up there for a text play. If you're not aware of our little macro that we have built in, that !CEM. If you type that and then space and then whatever your text play is, it'll give you that little colored backdrop right there. And whatever color you've chosen next to your avatar name is the color that will appear as your backdrop.
How do you change your color?
Click the color.
Click the color
You
next to your
can
name.
click
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yep.
you can click it and then select other colors.
Yep, yep, yep.
It also just defaults to whatever color when you join.
Right, it gives you a random one when you join up, and then it also uses that same color for like your ruler measurements for your pings. If you use 3D dice on Roll20, it'll use that color for your dice.
Though keep in mind, if you do activate 3D dice, it does take up a bunch of memory to possibly lag your game.
Right. I haven't used it in years, but I'd be interested in seeing how the new rig here would handle it.
I just don't use it. I'm sure my PC
I haven't
will handle
in
it,
years.
but yeah.
Yeah, it was fun for a while, but yeah. Overall, it's just it's a time saver.
The only place I use 3D dice is D&D Beyond because it's technically mandatory.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's an interesting thing. Our two new arrivals. One of you may add this to your inventory, but you found an interesting map during your escapades in the residential area. And that map could prove quite beneficial to our adventure ahead, as it appears to be the blueprints of the mall.
You can have it.
Who can have it?
Yeah, who's you?
The sugar, since it's between us two, I think.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Sorry.
No worries, sorry. My finger slipped off of the insert key, so I wasn't sure what I said.
Oh,
It's all
all good. So is this something we want to take a look at before we approach the mall? Nyx has a map of the location.
I'm gonna pull it out and show it for display. I think we should be ready just in case we encounter something and we need to know, like, any exits just in case.
Let's see here. Did I? No. Yes. Maybe.
Whatever world this is, they sure do have a lot of maps laying around.
sounds like this was very RPG based, man.
Before the internet, they have physical maps still.
Right, these freaking pirates. All right.
I feel like I'm
and
back in DA Origins again.
Figured I would make you guys an actual handout here, but oh no, this is better. This is better. Yeah, screw this. We'll go back to this. And
Made me fucking scroll out and shit. Come on now.
That's right, man. Okay, here we go. All of you should now have this in your handouts, just like we have the handout map of Turtle Cove that we can pull up anytime when we are not on the map. Now we have the mall blueprints of the ground floor, which likewise we can access whenever needed, and they're pretty detailed with some of the locations as far as their purpose.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it's 2 stories or 3 stories?
It appears to be a 2-story mall from the look of
Okay.
it out here.
I couldn't tell if it went up a second one or if that was just going up to the second one in a different place of the mall.
Heard.
Because I see the escalators, but
And you can see numerous access points into this place. So you guys will have a potential bit of strategy to discuss in that respect as far as how do you even want to approach.
Is there like multiple buildings as well, it looks like? Like
There-
physically separated?
That they're
The
all
warehouse
inside
and
the
the
mall.
garden, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
warehouses are separate there on the east side.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, and then there are a
That's what I
couple
figured, yeah.
security shacks out there on
Yep.
the northeast and the southwest side.
Sounds
for-
like the best place probably for us to set up is just the lounge.
Are we able to read? I assume we're not able to read this map, so the others would have to translate it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Teamwork.
that circle in the middle. That I don't know what that word means.
I think the warehouse would. That security.
The one in the
I-
top right.
Yeah. Outside of the main area, it's a smaller space. We can at least start there without having to venture into the main area. And then we'll be able to have several doors in from that direction.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know what
yeah.
others think.
No, I feel that's fine here.
That's fine by me as well.
Look at
There's
the captain.
nothing. There's nothing here that reminds Adolin of his small village, and it really means nothing.
Sure.
Does the captain have any input? Military guy.
It's a good enough approach to begin with, not knowing just what we're looking at. We don't know just what kind of foes we might face.
I can always climb to the top of the building to see if I can see anything from on the top of there or something.
Where is the warehouse? Like on the main map, is the warehouse like over here, or like what is the orientation of this?
That is correct. Yeah, the warehouses
Okay.
would be like over in this general direction.
All right, so the main entrance is like right here then. Kind of
Correct.
thing.
Yeah.
Because I assume that. Well, I guess there's two terraces. Never mind. It's like the terrace with the round aspect is the front. Wait, shit. There's another terrace. I don't know.
Right. It does seem like the primary parking lot is like over on this side. Like this is just kind of like spillover or like valet.
But the front's
premium
like right
parking.
here. The
well,
front is right.
well, this would be the front.
Okay,
over here.
okay, gotcha. All right,
There are
So-
entrances on this side though, as we can see from our hand.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see an issue securing a smaller building. It's
Yeah, we can
Less
also go
chance.
into the service elevator way and shit like that.
there's other
Looks like-
doors to enter
Yeah. Next to the warehouses, there's
once we
other
secure
doors,
that space.
Yeah. Looks like there's a bunch of doors on the right side.
A
yeah.
few.
I think I told y'all last session there's like 160 doors
Yeah,
that I
you-
put
you
on
gave
this
us a
map.
crazy amount.
It's freaking insane. I was like, door, another fucking door.
Now just imagine trying to do that in the above DDT maps and the D&D Beyond shit. It's like 5 times worse.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm very
Yeah,
satisfied with the roll 20.
I'm good trying to secure the northeast warehouse security space.
Yeah, that seems like the plan for me, yeah. I'm cool with pretty much whatever, as long as nobody goes rushing in and then completely dies and I have to go heal them every 5 seconds. I don't want to turn it. I don't want to have to turn into the cleric that doesn't heal anybody because he's fed up with shit.
Alright, so if that is our approach, give me just a second here.
I'm still
Sure.
waiting for the day that I finally play the health insurance bard, where I make people give me gold in exchange for healing them.
Oh, if you present me with health insurance, I'm letting your ass die.
No, I'd be the one healing. Like, you have to pay me and I heal you, you know? So I don't need you to. Oh, are you saying that you would just die then? Because, like, I can just kill myself then. Otherwise.
I'm sure. What the fuck?
No, I was just confused because, like, if I
I
was a
got
bard,
what you
I'd have.
meant.
No. Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
I got
thank you.
it. We're. You will find everyone here is just fucks around. Nobody gives a
You're good. I was just like, oh wait, I feel like we've gotten something confused, but I don't know how.
It's. I took improv drama all my life, so it's very hard to catch me off, and I will just come back with pretty much saying anything. And yeah, sorry.
No, so fair. I love that.
Okay, well, let's put that to the test then.
Hey, you've already seen it with the staff, so shut up. You will not get a rise.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
I don't see him, motherfucker.
Yeah, you do. He's right there.
I
That's
s-
all you see.
Nope.
That's all you see.
It's still funny to me that he terrorized Yinvir the most, but never once touched him in the endgame.
Oh yeah, we had so many other characters breaking out.
Oh,
So
no,
many
I
big guns. It was insanity.
I understand why. It was also funny to me that he blocked my bloodshed thing and then immediately got cracked by fucking.
Oh, for
Ned.
sure, for sure.
It was
Oops.
either I was going to hit him or I was going to let somebody else hit him.
Oh yeah. Let's see which one of your characters gets hit with the bloodshed weapon this campaign. That will be nasty. Well, here we are on the northeast section of the map. Do a bit of a scroll out here. Yes, all looks intact. And there are the first doors of almost 200 that we will encounter.
Doors.
Yep. If you're unfamiliar with Roll20, these doors are interactive. You can click on them and they will open and reveal what's on the other side. Just make sure that your token is next to that door when you open it, or if you're doing like a mage hand or something, of course we want to have that interaction in game. So, point being, don't just open every door from like 80 feet away and be like, aha, all is well. So,
Hey Dan,
Oh man,
put my
I really
token down?
wanted
I
to do
can't see.
that.
and, oh, that's right, yep, because the extras folder again. Thank
That's
you.
what I figured.
Thank
Mike,
you.
I can't see anything.
Womp womp. And then, likewise, occasionally when you go to click on these doors, if they are locked, they will not open up. You'll see a padlock appear instead, and we will cross those bridges when we come to them. We do see a fair amount of these oranges already walking around the parking lot out here. Whoever the security officer was apparently seems to have taken the day off. Womp womp. But for the time being, let's begin with a series of group stealth checks just to see how aware these zombies might be of your presence.
Well, this is gonna go badly.
Does the rogue get a 10 on their stealth check? I mean, at least it's not a natural 1, Katie, right?
Look, okay.
They got a 7.
I had like pretty decent rolls on Friday, so you know they're gonna blow ass today.
Hey, that reminds me, I can escape my my Tuesday being my bad rolls and have it be today instead.
Oh yeah, use the temporary character to get those out of the way.
Exactly.
Because
Why
I put
not?
my proficiency in sleight of
Exactly,
hand
so
instead
that-
of stealth.
Exactly. So that my own staff can't shaft me next session.
Nix.
I'm
You
sorry. I don't.
on the-
How do I do this?
Yep. So on the character sheet, you can press where it says stealth and just click that. And then it'll auto roll for you.
Yes, indeed. Same thing with any of the buttons on your character sheet. As you hover your mouse over them, you'll see several of them just kind of highlight. And feel free to play around with your character sheet between rounds, see what you can do with it and what have you.
Definitely probably want to roll that as actual stealth, though.
Oh yeah, she's got a +5 to it, so yeah, click
Yeah.
click the stealth button on your character sheet there. It should be on like the kind of like the central left area by your attributes. And it's the second skill from the bottom.
I'm having trouble pulling up my character sheet again. I just had it and then
Oh,
it froze and closed out. So give
Gotcha.
me a little bit.
no problem. It happens.
I gotta look through my spells to remind myself what I got, because I don't remember.
That's a good idea.
Well, I remember. I only remember one spell, and that's the spell that I took my epic boon on. And that's it.
Hey, there we go. Looks good, and then we always roll with advantage on the sheets just in case we remember after the fact. Oh yeah, you should have had advantage. You should have had disadvantage. Likewise, if we have inspirations in hand and you see that you got like a 3 on the left but a natural 20 on the right, be like, I'm gonna spend that inspiration to get the natural 20 kind of thing.
You got it.
And okay, who are we missing? Sam, how about your stealth check there with Holiday? Did she AFK? Are you with us, Sam? And I don't mean
Yeah,
the usual,
I'm here.
are you with us? Happy accident.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, try a stealth check, please.
Oof.
Alright.
Damn it.
I'm just really bad at this.
2. Well, thankfully, most of the PCs have done well. Now let's check the NPCs.
Looks like they did
Oh, they
better
did
than
real
all
well.
of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, they
I'm
did real
definitely,
well.
Yeah, I'm holding up my end of the bargain here. Actually, I've got 5 NPCs though. Just keeps
Yeah.
getting better. So yes, we have successfully gotten the jump on these oranges. Their passive perception is not good enough to spot us. So we will have a surprise round here on them, and we're still going to use the 2014 D&D rules, which means you guys
Okay,
get a
good.
free, uninterrupted round before they get a chance to participate. We're not going to do
Yeah.
the conversion just yet until everything's set up on Roll20.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
yeah, I'm
really
sorry.
good.
I hate the new fucking surprise shit.
I don't mind it, but
Yeah, I'm okay
it's,
with
it's
that.
straight up just advantage and disadvantage now.
I think it's
Right.
good if it depends on the GM. If the GM's like gracious, they'd be like, look, you get the surprise round from 2014, they get the surprise round from 2024, so that you don't feel like garbage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Layla wants to start off with a firebolt.
Are we
no.
rolling initiative
Green.
first?
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
gonna
no,
ask.
sorry. I'm just reading the descriptions right now.
Gotcha.
You
No
can
problem.
click on the item
If you-
itself
If you click
without
on the if you click on
doing
the,
the little-
eye,
Oh, yes, I see that now. I thought it was a
Yep.
message, but I
Yeah.
get the item. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the message shows everyone what the spell is. Like, if we're like, oh, what does that spell do? You'll click that so everyone can see it.
That makes so much
yeah,
sense.
if you just click the eye, it will open it up in your character sheet, so it doesn't post it.
And on the core of your character sheet, if you go back to that, most of these attack spells should have attack blocks built for them, like right on the front center. So when you're trying to attack with them, you can click that instead, and it'll roll all of the pertinent damage and what have you. But yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative, at least amongst our own group here, to start this off and see who's going to go in what order. Click your token, and then click the initiative button on your character sheet. If you don't, no worries, I can just input your characters after the fact, but if you click your token before clicking the initiative button, it will
Not
automatically
20.
populate you there.
Why is it blue?
As it rolls with advantage.
Oh, he rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Okay, I'm like,
That's
why is
why.
it? I'm like, why is it
It's
blue?
rare. Yeah, it's rare that you see that.
Why did you get advantage?
It's a subclass feature.
Oh, Twilight Cleric?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do
There's
you
a
guys
couple of them
see
that
like
get it
the
at low
green
level.
health bar for me? 'Cause I don't see my green health bar, but if you guys see it, then it doesn't matter.
We do,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can see it.
All
Yeah.
right. Cool. Great.
If you do want to fix it, it should fix it if you just reload. But
Right.
if not, then yeah.
That's been happening a lot with everybody. Like, you can see other people's health, but not your own. And then for me as the GM, like, half of my monsters and half of the PCs will disappear over the course of the
Yeah,
session.
and then sometimes it would do it with the NPCs for us as well. And it's not even that you haven't said it; it's just that it
Yeah.
doing that thing. Yeah.
It's less important for me because, like, I got my character sheet. I know what my health is at, but I was like, that might be helpful for them.
Can
Yeah, it's
I
all
roll
good.
with use an inspiration to reroll?
Not for initiative.
Okay.
That's one of the 2 that we do not allow. So you got a 7, and then I need to bring in the NPCs.
Do you have diagonal rules? Like, if I'm trying to do a spell and it says like straight line or whatever, what's your ruling for going diagonal across the squares?
Diagonal would still count as a straight line, and technically, even if you don't want to like do perfectly right along the grid, as long as it's a straight line, that would be fine.
If your ruler
Okay,
says
perfect.
it's within distance, you're good.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
don't do weird vertical stuff. Thank God.
Yeah, we don't do
Oh,
Right.
Pythagorean theorem and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
That's one thing I posted as far as like house rules. Like if your character's flying, we just use whatever is the longer of 2 distances. So like if you're 70 feet high and 30 feet away, you're 70 feet away from them. Likewise, if you're only 20
Okay,
feet high
okay.
but 80 feet away, you're 80 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't like math. I don't like it.
The breath drinkers from Endgame really loved that from Quanvet, you know.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's get all of these guys in, and where I dropped you on the map is not necessarily where you have to start. I just kind of arbitrarily was like, okay, get your tokens on the board so we can get this
Okay,
moving.
good.
If you're
was
like,
just
I don't want to be
wondering,
on
yeah.
the front, or I want to be on the front, like, of course, adjust yourself accordingly, especially with getting the drop on these guys. No problemo.
Yeah, no, definitely going in the front, especially if we get the drop.
Shit. Oh, I keep losing the info for these NPCs, so I gotta do them manually. I don't know what's going on with their character sheets. Man, I'm doing pretty good on these just natural rolls, though.
Let's hope you steal all the good rolls for our guys.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully when the zombies start attacking, they start rolling natural ones. Okay, there we go.
Though, if we're gonna be honest, most of the time that's never how it goes.
Yeah, I roll so many dice on Roll20 that the natural 20s are bound to show up sooner than later. If your character
let me know
sheet is
when.
moving around and you're not doing it, that is me. Don't mind me, I'm just making some adjustments, and then I will send it back to where you were. Likewise over here, let's get that, and yes. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, Layla, can you please tell me what your dexterity score is?
Let me check. 14.
14, very good. Okay, so I did edge you out with that. And then Holiday's got that, but I've got that, so I edged Holiday out. And I mean, yeah, that's not happening. Right there, looks good. Okay, so 12 in the order. That is 7 of you and 5 of me. I'm gonna roll the initiative for the zombies right now just to get it out of the way, but they do not get a turn. They're gonna be going on an 8, so you guys are basically gonna get like 2 full rounds against them, just about. Alrighty, so Sylvan will be first, but we will kick this off on the other side of our halftime break. We'll stretch out for 10 minutes, get some water, do what you gotta do, and we will see you back shortly, friends. Are you with us?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
See you soon.
I'm trying to figure out what spell it was that I had that made the fucking zombie from last session run away.
Wasn't it turn undead?
It wasn't turn undead because it was just the one guy. I know that.
Well, you only had the one guy in range as well when you did whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
But
turn
one,
undead,
yeah,
though.
it was a concentration or something. I think is what you used. It didn't last that long.
I think it was like a minute or something.
Nah, because he came back during the combat.
Misclick. Yeah, I don't know what spell it was. I'm not seeing it.
What spells do you have?
I have Bless, Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, Gear Shield, Angelic Guardian, Shield of Faith, Detect Magic, Inflict Wounds, Shadow Hands, Grim Siphon, Infernal Rebound, Life Transference Arrow, Bloody Smite, Prayer of Healing, Lesser Restoration, Blessed Rest, Time Step, Portal Trap, Undead Siphon, and Spiritual Weapon. And then, of course, Guidance, Toll of the Dead, and Ward of Radiance.
That seems like more spells than you should have, but okay.
I mean, I just fucking did the sheet. It could be, I don't know.
It's
I
really
made
weird
double-
about how many it lets you
Yeah, I don't know. I just,
memorize and stuff like that.
yeah,
It's weird.
Hold on, let me look up how much the clerk should have.
I don't know. Based off just the list that you sent, it's like, meh.
No, I get you.
You can always have them in your thing because you're prepared, but it's just they wouldn't be.
3 cantrips, so
Ah.
that's correct. But I mean, it just says spell slots at the wiki at least.
Um,
Hold on, let me go on D&D Beyond and see if it gives me an actual amount of spells I'm supposed to have.
you have to look at the class
Yeah.
itself.
What level are you?
Level 3.
What's your whiz?
20.
So you prepare your whiz modifier plus your cleric level.
Okay, so 8 spells, so then I'll just leave all the spells here that I have.
You
and
can-
just prepare
that's-
8, yeah.
So what I do is I spells that I like to use, I put on the sheet, and then I just use the red dot to indicate which ones I've prepared for the day or
Yeah, that's what
or
I was gonna
whatever.
do now here. Obviously prepare life transference arrow since I don't need to use a spell slot for it for my epic boon. Everything else will be dependent. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I found the spell that gave the frighten effect. It's Shadow Hands.
Yeah, it's. I was like, yeah, it's got to be one of the weird ones that you listed. So
Yeah, it's that one.
yep. Yeah, there's also whatever ones that are auto prepared from your subclass. So, like some spells that are prepared from your subclass are always prepared and don't count against your total.
I gotta look up what those are again. I don't remember what they are for life
Yeah.
domain.
You have Bless, Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, and Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, sick. Okay, so then I still have to prepare a healing word, but Cure Wounds doesn't count against it.
Correct.
So then that's
Has it been like 8 hours since our last attack or event?
We were able to get a short rest while we were conversing after the battle, but it's probably only been hours since we've probably we're going full adventure day here at the moment.
Okay, so basically mage armor's probably worn off by now.
No, because you
Major
you
armor should
didn't
be
cast
fine, yeah.
that until the fight at the trailer. So we've only we had the couple hours run of running that exhausted everyone, that exhausted a few folks. Then we had
until the junkyard.
Oh yeah, you did it at the junkyard even. So yeah, you're only looking at we're 3 hours tops.
At most, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my AC's 14.
That's sad that that's the better AC, but definitely good.
Squishy little sorcerer here.
Absolutely. When I was
Yep.
swinging at you with those zombies in session 1, I was like, is your AC really an 11? Yes. Oh, shit.
I mean, yeah. No armor. It's just going to be dex modifier.
Oh,
so
man. You better be taking the dodge action every chance you get.
Yeah.
Is that a magic item? Has somebody created that, like the boots of dodging? I guess the cloak of displacement would be the closest thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
I mean that's always
I got my
activated
spells
till you're hit.
resituated.
Gotcha.
Spells are fully resituated.
Dodge doesn't work that way, though, does it? Like, even if they hit you, you still get
You're
your
permanently
dodge.
dodging. Yeah, you're still dodging.
So a dodge magic item would even be superior to the cloak.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yep.
Maybe make one as a legendary. Or a very rare, because I feel like the cloak is just a rare, isn't it?
Cloak is only a rare. It's one of the most powerful rare items.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, it's
Just make
per classification. It's only rare.
Just make it an artifact and call it the Boots of Quicksilver.
So I'm gonna turn off the streaming
doesn't dodge at all.
because it's like 1,000 freaking degrees in this room all of a
Well,
sudden.
you didn't see it coming, so I mean, it might as well be dodging.
He collects every single bullet that shot at him every single time in any multiverse. He doesn't dodge.
Well, we are back, and we are ready to get this surprise round and a third or 2/3 underway. So let's start knocking out these actions. Sylvan is first.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and go down to here, and I'm going to go ahead and cast. It's a 10-foot circle, but I mean, it doesn't reach anything other than the guy in front of me.
Womp womp.
Shadow Hands. I already posted it up, but I realized.
No, unacceptable.
I don't want to be
So
afraid.
Yeah, no. I will do it to this guy the same way I did it to the guy at the gate.
Okay. Yes,
Wisdom saving throw, and 15 should be correct. Yes, 15 is correct.
All right, the orange class D. On my wisdom save, I got a mighty 10. If you give me advantage, I got a 15.
Hell no.
Somebody spend the best cards. Give me advantage, please. All right. So what is the what's my damage? It's 10. No. That's wrong.
It's
That's
whatever it is. Whenever I can find the fucking spell. there it
right.
is.
Yeah, that's 2 different spells. Undead Siphon. I don't even know what that is.
It's 6.
All right. Sick.
And I don't know if they have resistance at this point, but
no.
it is necrotic.
Yeah, these class Ds, they just have a mountain of hit points. We have not found any resistances, though.
And then I will go ahead and run back my 10 feet that I can. And that's my turn.
He calls you a coward, and then passes
He can
it
still
over
reach
to
me. Don't
Adolf's
need him.
turn. He ain't got 20-foot long arms. What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, he can walk forward.
Use my legs for motion? What kind of fucking nonsense are you talking about here, dude?
Oh, I'm sorry. He can't move forward because he's frightened now, but you know.
See?
So let's pop up the Twilight Sanctuary for my action.
Ho ho ho. 30-foot radius. I think you can change the color on that if you want, but by default it starts off as a general light. So yeah, everybody within that 30-foot radius gains temporary hit points at the start of its level, or whenever they end their turn in the sphere. I should say.
We have to end our turn in the bubble.
Important
That's what that was
distinction.
from. I was trying to figure out what my temporary hit points on my sheet were from.
Yep.
Ish. Very valuable. This has kept people alive
So-
more than once.
So 6 temp HP, and then I will pop out my spiritual weapon and whack a guy.
Cool. I think I created a token already for you for the weapon. Nice! Save me from having to do that every time. Ow! Alright. Yes, that will certainly hit. Pretty much dislocated its jaw with that solid strike.
That's everything.
Alright. Well, Gene is going to break out the video camera and... Oh, hell yeah. I think this will work for us if all works according to plan. 25 feet. We're going to try this door. Oh, nice. It's open. And we're going to step in. And, uh-oh. What did I do? There we go. And yes, we will begin recording the action from within here. As Captain Thompson steps up. Yeah, he looks at the rifle that he's carrying, but he looks around kind of tactically at the large sight that is sprawling before us, and he just kind of shakes his head. No, we're not going to summon the horde of zombies here. We do have a temporary surprise, so let's not spoil that by shooting up a storm.
And possibly not even hitting anything.
Exactly. So yeah, we're just going to take a throwing knife and try to clip this one right here. And yeah, we're going to continue with how we did last time around. We got all the good rolls on our stealth and initiative. And now that it's time to attack. Nope. I think we're going to do... Yeah, we'll put the little frowny face right there on his forehead. Alright, so it is Kara's first turn at the Role-Playing Unlimited table. Welcome and good luck to you.
If you're speaking, we don't hear you.
That is
They're
correct.
muted on their thing.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, I forgot that I actually just muted myself.
Whoops.
Alright.
All good.
Do you see the line that I've made?
I do.
Mm.
Okay. Does this count if it has a 5-foot wide range? Does it hit both of them?
It can.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm angling this correct. Is
If
this
you move to
good?
like over here, it may.
If you
It
hold
depen-
if you hold your Alt key while you're measuring that out, you can more precisely measure it without having to like do it right along the grid. But yeah,
Yeah, if
something
you
like
move
that.
like right here, it might do it a
Okay,
little
so
easier.
does that... Oh yeah, if I started from... Oh wait, Alt key.
It also depends on what you're trying to cast. So.
That too, yeah.
How is this? Will this,
Yeah,
like 5 feet on both sides, like 2.5 on each side, hit them then?
I would say so.
Okay, bet. I'm going to cast Tasha's caustic brew then.
Oh,
It's not letting me click on it. It's saying that there's a syntax error. Do you know?
let me check your character sheets.
Okay. It's a 30-foot line from myself, and it's 5 feet wide in a direction that I choose. And then so each creature in the line does a dex saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got that. And did it give you an attack for it? It did. Oh, and that's the syntax error that you're talking about. Okay, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I mean, it looks good. Let me just try copying that manually. And it does 2d4 acid. It is a dex save. And then self 30-foot line. Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay, let's delete this bogus one. Okay, try clicking the new one I just made, see if that works. Hey, fantastic. Okay, so dex save from both of the oranges is boom boom. Oh, jeez.
Is the DC correct?
Good question.
It
It's
should be her intelligence.
My intelligence is +3, and then I thought it was with my proficiency bonus +8, right?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, 13
So then-
would be correct.
It's just odd that
Is
it
it
says
like lower or
yeah.
higher than you'd expect?
It's right on the money with
Yeah.
a 16
Yeah,
attribute.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
16,
it'll go up to a 14.
True. Because his was 15. Yeah.
Correct.
I also have the extra shit. That's the
Right.
reason why here.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got that. I made both saving throws.
Okay, in that case, you get Oh, you succeeded. Then
Oh, damn.
you take half damage. Is it? And
That's
you.
all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or none.
I
Oof.
see now. Oh, rip.
Womp womp.
Do I still get to do a bonus action or no?
Definitely.
Okay.
You got your cantrip.
I think this cantrip lets me cast it as a bonus. No, I don't know. Never mind. I'm chill.
Oh, you're good.
um,
Yeah, full action
I
for
don't
that one.
remember what I had. Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Okay. I'm fine.
Alrighty. Well, let's send it back to Katie, still sitting with that level 1 exhaustion. How's your night going? Go right ahead.
Yeah, so what's that? Half movement, level 1?
Level 1 is disadvantage on your skill
Disadvantage.
checks.
Damn it. Okay. Well, you know what? That is actually 10 times better for what I want to do, sort
Oh,
of.
yeah. Just don't roll
Um,
stealth checks and persuasion and what have you.
Don't worry, with how we've been doing tonight with the stealth checks, I'm never fucking doing a stealth check by my own volition until change that modifier. Okay, so I'm going to move down to the baddie in the south, and I can only see the one. There's probably more, but it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll drop my little fairy ass right there, and I will take a swing at him with my rapier. And I will absolutely whiff it. All right. Super fun. So then, okay, I'm going to post something in that chat real quick, and I'm going to tell you what I think I can do with it, and then you can tell me if I can actually do it. So I got this neat thing. So I was thinking of using my bonus action to dash instead of disengage, and then even with my dash, the fancy footwork, you shouldn't be able to do an attack of opportunity.
As long as you make an attack on him, yeah.
Correct, yeah. Which you did.
Well, I tried to make an attack.
Yeah. Doesn't say
You
you
just have to
did.
attempt it, yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to attempt it, yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. In that case, I will then use dash to fly higher up in the air than my current 5 feet. 5 feet does not feel safe. It never feels safe. The only thing that saved me before was being 35 feet up because there's...
There is trees right here. Like, we see just the base of it, but you can see the shadowed outline of the treetops and stuff, so...
Yeah, we do have some degree of cover if you want to take behind the trunk of the tree or inside the boughs itself.
The treetop.
Right.
Unless there's a zombie raccoon or something up there.
Don't give the DM ideas. Oh yeah, she's just going straight up. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Giving him ideas will end up with us going into a room and the entire room is fucking mimics. So
I'm pretty sure I've already made the multiverse is a mimic, and it's just waiting to take its action. It got really low on initiative, so it doesn't get to go till the end of the campaign. Alright, well, Pete doesn't have to worry about a gunfire, because he does not carry one. He is all about silence. That is 10, 15, 20 feet to get here. Gene kind of curses him, "You're in my shot!" And we're going to try to take a shot at this guy right over here. Well, that's going to sail wide. And almost clip this one down here, but not quite. Just doesn't have enough momentum at that point. So following that, we will duck into this alleyway right here. And thankfully there's no zombies in here that we can see. Lean Lar is going to step into play here. She just drops the assault rifle that she's carrying. Doesn't really seem like she has much interest in it. And she's going to grab a strange clam-like creature from her pouch. And she tosses it over at this one. Oh boy. All right.
Tables have turned.
Yeah, my, how the turntables. Okay, well, she tosses this strange clam, which seems to come to life in midair, but it just sails like horribly off the mark. And similar to the Belcher variant zombies that can spew that cloud of nasty wasps at you, this creature becomes a new participant in the combat to come, and it'll continue trying to hit its target on future turns. And I think we'll use the Sturge for the Yuuzhan Vong Thud Bug, as they are called. They also have razor bugs, exploding bugs, and all kinds of fun additional creatures. Everything the Yuuzhan Vong do is bio-organic. And while her attack did not land, she did get something in the field of play. That was 25 feet of movement, so we'll just step back another 5 and pass it to Holiday for your first turn. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move Dex to this tree here. And hit him with Fireball.
Best surprise round ever.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, guys!
Wow!
That's two nat ones.
Wow, par for the course.
I'll give her an inspiration.
Alright, let's do a reroll
so
there.
she can reroll.
Yeah, let's do a reroll. Yeah, if it doesn't look good on the right side, our inspiration house rule here is we'll take the best of 4, which even then sometimes just doesn't work. Okay, 17. You finally got one that hit.
Woohoo!
And it's this
Max
one you said?
damage.
Is that
Yes.
correct? Gotcha. Alright, 10 points of damage. We'll start chipping away at that one. You still have your movement and bonus action.
I think I'm just gonna hang out by this tree.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's do that, and this, and then Rusty's turn. Come on, baby. Work for me. There we go. Oh, you'll have to see it. Okay. Rusty. Whew. Yeah, we did okay last game with the gun, but if we're not trying to make any noise here, we're going to move in position here. And the Thud Bug, unlike the spiritual weapon or other things of that variety, because it is a sentient creature and is actively trying to repeatedly hit this guy, will grant a loose flank bonus. That is another role-playing unlimited house rule. You don't necessarily have to be directly across like this to get a flank attack. Things like this or this will also work. Of course, a direct diagonal will count as flank. The only thing that won't work as a loose flank is something like this, basically. So definitely a good thing to be aware of to get yourself as much advantage as possible. Rusty will step into place, and we will grab that machete. That's a hit. That's also a hit. And damage-wise, max. All right. Rusty showing
Rusty's
up to play
leveling
again.
up tonight.
Yeah, he might be getting his first character level here. And yeah, we'll call it there. Zombies do not get a turn this round. So we will pass it over to Nyx for your first turn at the Role Playing Unlimited table. Welcome and best of luck to you.
Okay. I'm probably going to be moving downwards, right? Sorry about that. Right
problem.
next to that tree stump. Is that a tree stump?
It's a
This-
full tree.
Okay, that tree. Yeah, I'm gonna move right next to it so I can get the closest enemy.
Okay.
Is that okay where I moved?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow.
Awesome. Oh, damn. Solid strike. Start chipping away a little more on this one. Oh, is this what you were talking about as a tree? Yeah, this is just a like a light fixture outside of the mall. I thought this was what you were talking about. My bad.
You're good. I think I'll end my turn there.
Okay. And Woodorm is up next to close out the first surprise round here.
Yep, we'll move right here, and then jump between these two.
Nice.
I'm running under her. And we'll go
I don't
ahead
think
and
you have
use
enough
our...
space.
What's that?
I don't think you have enough space. She's only 35 feet up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze. Tall dude.
You've got your quadruple pole arm. You just clipped her as you walked under. Ow! Watch it!
Like, sorry. Yeah. So 4 slashing damage with my action.
Take it.
And then bonus action.
Oh, what is that?
A whopping 1.
Oh,
So,
boy!
The 2 re-rolled to a 1. So that'll be my turn. That was all my movement to get there.
Alright, surprise round officially over. Sylvan is at the top again here, so go right ahead.
Oh, and what was this Trent rolling initiative? What?
Oh, that wasn't ghosted. Interesting.
No.
Oh well. Spoiler alert!
I'm so tempted to play the We Are Trees soundbite right now.
We don't know.
We don't know. We're trees.
Alright, let's see. What do we want to do?
Don't forget everyone who ended their turn in the aura gets 6 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
mhm.
And everyone ended their turn in the aura, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna put little green dots on my NPCs to remind me of that.
Okay, just a quick question. How long does the fright last? Because it doesn't really specify. That was the thing I hit that one on. I'm not doing it again. I'm just trying to figure out. This is a Cobalt Press spell, 100%, but I'm just trying to figure out.
Well, that makes sense. I would assume it's at that level spell, and with that effect, it's more like an instantaneous fright, so they'll be frightened for their next turn.
Okay, that's fine with me. I'm just trying to figure out what it, how
Faux
long it
show.
is and such.
All
Okay.
good.
Then what we're going to go ahead and do is Can I make it to this idiot? Yes, I can. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and run up to him. And I will be using Bloody Smite on
Who
him.
the fuck are you calling an idiot?
I'm calling you an idiot. And that's a bonus action to use.
You ain't
I
even
have
gonna
to-
hit me.
Have to make the attack to hit him.
No, you ain't even
So
gonna hit me.
What's up?
How did you move there?
He used his legs, he did.
That moved 25 feet to there.
He'd still be able to attack you.
Oh yeah, that's right, the frightened one, did it?
He ran. You ran between two guys that are two
Yeah.
squares apart. Somebody can attack you.
Well, I could get there without it, but I didn't specify that the first time, so if he wants to, he can.
No, you can't.
I don't think you can. You ran between two guys that have adjacent squares. There's no
I was...
path
Correct,
through
like
there.
either you go
Oh.
through this square or
I-
you go
I
through
thought
this
you-
square.
I thought you were referring to these two. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Then,
might
whatever
have been-
one, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Well,
Just go ahead.
this one would have disadvantage.
Yeah,
Then I'd run through this one.
very fair. Okay, so we're going to try to take a pummel attack on you with disadvantage. Just to try and kick your shin as you go walking by. I got 16 with disadvantage.
He has an 18, so...
Dope! Alright.
So then I will go ahead and Bloody Smite him. Bloody Smite only goes off if I hit him.
Which we've
That's
already
a crit,
established you're
so-
not going to. Oh, you're going to crit. Okay. I was
Um,
wrong.
And then Bloody Smite does the 5 damage, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Constituti.
Oh, no, that's the start at the each of your turns. So,
Oh.
at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Oh, for the bleeding effect, yeah.
Yes.
We'll put the little bloody thing there as a reminder. And... Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so Adolin... Oh, damn it, I'm clicking the initiatives here too fast. I'm just going to reset. Boop. Boop. There we go. Adolin, your turn.
Right. 10, 15, 20. I'm going to swing my spiritual weapon at that guy again. And then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Oh, very nice. Oh, sweet nectar!
Nice.
Looks like you got shorted 1 point of damage on your crit there. If you're able to fix that, your crits
Yeah,
should be
I don't
doing
have it set to max.
Yeah,
All right,
should
I'll
be set
change
to
it.
Max.
And temp HP goes up to 9 this round.
Oh, sweet. It's like more hit points than these guys have in total for 2 of them. Yeah,
It was
Rusty and
6
Gene.
for the last one, right?
You
They were.
wouldn't get that though.
Oh, I
You
wasn't.
weren't,
Okay.
you weren't in his aura to end your turn.
Just making sure.
Correct.
That's all.
Mundo.
All good.
All right. Well, Gene's going to roll a performance check here for his epic recording. Well, that could have been better, but whatever. We're going to just take a little bit more safety right here inside of the security booth, but keep getting our footage. And
He likes filming the doorway, is what he likes
yeah,
doing.
exactly. Okay, well, Captain Thompson is going to try to be a little useful here. And we will take point alongside Sylvan there. We don't get a flank advantage, sadly, but this thing is looking pretty beat up. Mother, come on!
Bro, if you're interested in her, you really have to let her.
Man,
It was the other guy.
I'm gonna take my own advice here. Have you tried rolling better? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. All right, so Layla is up next.
Alright, I'm going to just cast Firebolt on the one furthest from us, like at the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. So, how do I roll a ranged spell attack?
You
Just like
did.
that. Yeah, just like that. You
Yeah.
click
That's
the
Oh,
button on
okay.
it.
Other than missing.
Oh, it didn't hit then. Dang,
Correct.
2 for 2, guys.
Right. 0 for 2. Anybody got an inspo sitting around?
What do
Or
we
a
need to
hero
hit?
point?
I
14.
forget.
I'll just use a hero point then.
All right.
God damn it.
Well, shit. Yeah, it's still going to sail.
Ribbidi-doo-dah.
Yep, going to sail wide of its mark.
I had a 50-50 chance. I might as well have went for it.
Very
Thank
true.
you, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Any movement or bonus action, or are you good staying back there?
Oh, I like where I am.
All right. Dewdrop is up next. 35 feet high.
Yep. And she's gonna fly back down 30 feet to her 5-foot range and try to go with this dude again and hopefully not completely fucking whiff it.
Well, you do have a flank advantage. Ooh!
That's 3 crits in like 5
There
attacks.
you go. And yeah, because it's a crit, we do not get our undead fortitude. You just stabbed it right through the eye, and it is done.
That is like so dope. Okay. So she's gonna like get all excited, obviously, because she's like a small little cutie fairy. And she's gonna like spin around and be like, "Ee!" And then I am going to. I'm just gonna go back up to 35 with my dash and call it a day.
Very, very good. All right. So before Pete takes his turn,
Did someone just move me?
I did not. Where did you go?
I am now, I
She
think, on the
went
other side
far
of
to the
me.
left.
I just saw her go off to the left. That's it.
Yeah, I saw her zoom way
What
away.
Oh,
happened to my
damn.
ring?
Yeah, say hello to these guys.
I have no clue what happened. This is so
Yeah,
bonkers.
come back
Okay.
over here. You were trying to
Technology
go to
is
the food
so
court.
fun.
You saw the ice cream
Dude,
store.
I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, there's an ice cream shop over there. Maybe they're still in business.
Okay, so yeah.
Fairy running off for ice cream. It makes all sense now.
Yes, but does it have rainbow sprinkles?
Maybe so.
Because I'm so there if there is.
Gotta check it out. Find out in game. So the space between Holiday and Kara begins twisting and contorting and revealing itself
You seriously?
as a tree ant.
Yeah, I was starting to think I shouldn't be standing next to this tree.
And it kind of looks down at the two.
We don't know. We're trees.
Looks down at the two of you and speaks in a very broken common. Allies against undead. Join! And if there is no protest, he is going to try to grab both of you and take you with him.
I just yell from the other side, just stick to I am Groot.
Wait, did he
I'm
call
okay
us
with
his
being
allies?
The tree did, yeah, said allies.
Okay, bet.
And yeah, it is holding out its branches as if to carry you along wherever it is planning on going here. If you do not wish to go along, now would be the time to say.
I'm so curious, but I know I'll probably die. I look at Holiday and I'm like,
Holiday's already climbing up on the.
okay. I just look at him and I go, friend?
Friend. Good friend.
Friend!
All right, well,
I go with him.
let's start getting this going. We're gonna take you there. Put you all both up here. A nice 20 feet high, so unless these zombies start climbing trees or belching out clouds of wasps, the two of you are effectively out of reach. And we are going to step forward 25 feet in this direction. And tell me I got reach. I do, I got reach! And we got 2 slam attacks, so we're going to try and just beat this one to a pulp. Oh, yes! So 21 damage, plus the 5 for the DC makes the undead fortitude of this one out of reach, even if it rolled a natural 20. So it just is undead jelly. And that would seem to be all we can do right here. As from over in the alleyway, you guys all hear for Pete just exclaim at the sudden tree that is wandering through the battlefield.
I presume homeboy up here just yelling at him because he's blocking his shot.
Well, yeah, once he crosses back through this way. Bro, I just told you! Make a better door than a window. Alright. Well, I think with the way it's lined up, we got a better shot on this one way down here. So Pete will take the shot. And yeah, our 2 most capable NPCs are anything but, as Lean Lar will... we'll hold on to what we've got. Step over here at the giant gorge in the earth where the tree used to be. And our Thudbug companion will now chase after the next undead in line. And thanks to Sylvan, we get a flank advantage. Even with that, we still can't hit. Okay, so that's up to Holiday's turn then.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the same one Thugbug just did and shoot with my little crossbow.
Awesome.
Oh, that was a much better shot.
Finally. I thought you were being sarcastic. I was like, what, did you roll a 2? Alright, we got that one. Anything bonus
And that's
action?
my turn.
Alright.
No.
Well, Rusty is gonna just do Rusty things. Yeah, no real way to line this up for a flank. We don't need a flank. We're good enough as we are. See, guys? This is what we're talking about.
Rusty being a badass.
Right? You
Rusty,
guys
you're
with
our
your
favorite NPC.
you guys with your character levels, you're so freaking overrated. Non-heroics for the win. And look at that. Exactly enough hit points, and because it's a crit, he kills it. Wow. None of these zombies have gotten to roll their undead fortitude. And this one right here just stares at the rest of you like, I might get to. And the zombie is up. There's only one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a lot.
5, 6,
I'm just gonna do
7,
the
8,
come
9,
for me
10.
with just my middle finger to it.
Well, I got 10 targets as best I can see. So we're gonna roll our random chance here and see who gets the short straw. 1, 2, A 3 would be Nyx, all the way up there around the corner. This thing is somehow sniffing her out through everything that's going on here.
I have a feeling it's going to take quite a bit on the way, though.
I think so, yeah. We're going to step through here, which means that Thompson will get his attack of opportunity. You'll see these zombies do this a lot. They'll stand right next to somebody, and then they'll just break away and go chase after somebody entirely different. They're very tactical as far as establishing flank and getting into good combat positions, but choosing targets, they're very random.
All up until their life is in danger.
Oh, Thompson finally hit one. Yes, until their life is in danger, and he's got a real weapon here. Nice! So that's 8 damage. Chip away right there, and then we're going to step right here, which means Sylvan and Rusty both get attacks of opportunity. Oh, Rusty is not in form this time, but Sylvan does knock another 10 HP off. And then Adolin is taking the dodge action, but you might have a weapon in hand.
I do not.
Bam! Well, alright, Woodorm.
Would
Oh, the tree does, yeah.
the tree?
The tree would before Woodorm, so let's... Oh! That will hit and leave us right there as we exit Woodorm's space.
We'll go ahead use inspiration.
And Nyx just hears this all happening before she sees it, and then this zombie crosses into her line of sight just as its head falls off of its shoulders and rolls to a stop right around here. And yeah, who knows what would have happened had that zombie actually gotten a turn. That will close out our initiative, though.
I don't think it got its undead fortitude.
He rolled a
It
crit.
was 'cause yeah,
No,
he
I
did
know.
not.
That's my point.
Oh, I see. But bum. Well done. I don't think, yeah, nobody took a single point of damage, so that was as optimal a combat as you could hope for. And now all of a sudden we seem to have a treant ally who is just smiling with what you would guess is not the greatest degree of intelligence, but the equally and probably more than made up with the amount of glee it seems to have at finding somebody who is not an undead in its vicinity.
I hug the tree.
Oh, friend hug, yes!
Friend hug.
Okay, well, the journalist...
You're just gonna buzz over there because she hears hug and she's gonna be like, "Did I hear hug?" And she's gonna hug too.
You hear a scream of terror from Jean as the spiritual weapon all of a sudden flies into the security booth with him. Oh my god, why?
Just trying to get it off the screen there.
Why? I thought we were friends. I know I didn't help, but you're going to be glad to watch this later on. Show it
In
to
the
your kids.
meantime, while we're walking around, I'll go ahead and shoot a life transference arrow towards Holiday to heal her.
Okay.
That makes me take, I believe, 2d6. Yes.
Holy crap. You just rolled a crit.
Okay, well that was a lot wasted, but whatever.
So you just took 14 and gave her 3.
It's okay. I'll pretty much shield that back immediately. Anyway,
Yeah,
but
sure. You got your epic there. Very true. So yeah, now that
Not
we're
to
outside of
not to
combat-
mention, I'm also just sitting in the fucking temporary hit point field as well. So
Thompson is going to come over here and brace his legs and get some hands underneath this storage door and go to open it up. And
Is it a large door or?
it's one of those like bay doors. Like it's pretty large.
Yeah.
It's like 10 feet wide and like 20 feet high. Damn, it's locked.
Should I cast Firebolt?
I could just break it.
I think he's indicating it's locked. Can somebody open it?
I can't like
Somebody good with
I could try my
lockpicking.
thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Will my thieves' tools help?
Yeah, she does
Yes.
respond, or she does do the usual translation, does
Yeah.
lean lure.
Who said they had
Please,
these tools?
please go for it.
Yeah.
Try to open it.
It's either that or one of us breaks it, and I'd rather use the tool than break it.
I'm gonna move my character closer to you guys.
Very good. Yeah, once
I'll
we're
give you a
outside of
hero.
initiative, the map is yours to navigate as you will. But if you do go venturing off on your own, please let me know, because sometimes I lose track with this many characters. This
Yeah,
is
buddy.
it's a solid door, but it's not the greatest lock. And it does respond to your thieves' tools and unlocks, and you should be able to click it open now to reveal 30 zombies. Oh wait, it's a warehouse full of crates and boxes. And they appear to be untouched.
Can I try opening up one of them or like this one?
Absolutely. There is a strange contraption with wheels and a seat and handlebars and pedals, and yeah, it's a bicycle.
Okay. I'm already forgetting names. I'm gonna look at this one and just say, can you ask if they've ever seen any of these before? Or
It's
what these
blue.
are? Lane War, yes, thank you. How the hell is a tree ant fitting
Or
through that door?
Lemar. It was a 10-foot door.
I can squeeze. Don't discriminate.
To the power of
I'm-
friendship.
I'm just gonna look at this guy. I'm just gonna look at him and just like act confused and point at it.
He puts his bow back over his back, and he kind of sets the bike up and sits on it and does like a brief circle around this kind of open area right here. Looks back over at you and gives a thumbs up. Yeah, it's a bike. The Thud Bug, sadly, does not have a long lifespan once released, and without any targets, it eventually just perishes.
Is there anything else in these crates if we pop them open?
There are skateboards.
Just
there
toys.
are model trains, soccer balls. Yeah, looks like you have found a warehouse full of toys. And, board games. Stuff to occupy the time. Entertainment +1.
Does there happen to be a toy slingshot?
There is a toy slingshot. There are, in fact,
Sick.
like a dozen of them. You find a crate full of these things.
Cool, just in case I'm grabbing one for myself.
Show.
Shall we... Do we know what a treant is? Like a treant?
Oh yeah.
Treant?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
would
is
assume
straight from
so.
your setting.
Yeah. Do you come from around here, or are you also transported?
Moved, yes. Yes, I not from here.
We had a... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yes, this whole building just appeared one night.
We had a companion similar to yourself, and he died to the undead as well. So
No!
he was smaller, though, much smaller.
They should not
Shall
attack tree.
Agreed. Shall we try to find How long has our day been? Because we started the day at the camp. We went a couple hours to the trailer. We ran for a couple hours.
Oh
We've
yeah,
been
it's
moving
coming
around.
up. It's coming up on like 4 p.m. right now, maybe about 4:20.
Okay. So we got a little bit more time where we probably want to be doing stuff.
If you
Theoretically.
want to get your full adventuring day, if you also want to call it
Camp out.
a day here while you have what would seem to be a temporary reprieve, that's also an option. You can add the sling to your character sheet.
Okay, cool. I just added the slingshot, but I'll add the attack block too. Then.
Dosho, I assume you'll be picking up suitable stones along the way. We don't need to track that as accurately. That's another thing
Yeah.
here,
You said
unless
there
it's
were like
magical.
more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Katie.
You said there were multiple of the slingshot things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then how big are they? Big enough that like Dewdrop wouldn't be able to handle one at like 2 feet tall?
Oh no, you'd be fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna take one too.
It might look like a mini fucking like weird ass wooden gun in your hand, but yeah, you'd be able to handle it.
Yeah, it's another thing. Unless it's magical ammunition or you have your character has a gun, we don't really worry about tracking ammunition in that respect. We assume you can craft your own arrows between rests or recover arrows off the battlefield, etc., and so on. Westy's looking for these 35-pound VCRs, but not in here. Maybe the next warehouse over.
Ah!
All
Shall we,
seems clear so far, though.
Do we want to continue or find a different spot, or do we want to try to make rest here? What's the building structure? Is it a cement warehouse, a metal like tin shed, or?
It's a cement warehouse. The door is metal, though.
Yeah. I mean, we have enough space in here for all of us. We could put these crates in front of the door and barricade it further.
And
I'm fine with
PCs
that.
seem in agreement with that. Yeah, we should get some rest while we have the opportunity. It's been a
long day for us. Yeah.
Hey, even if we're not incredibly needing it, we probably should, just because we probably won't get another one for a while.
Well,
Are
knowing
you
how I
okay?
run my games, yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay in here? To the Trant?
Prefer sleep outside.
Is it safe for you outside?
Has been. Appreciate if you would see me to safety, though.
We can definitely see you to safety in your rest and wake you in the morning.
Good, yes.
Mhm.
And then we join again.
Kill some more undead, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, he looks all kinds of happy at this.
Do you have a name?
Oh, name.
Swear if he
Yes.
says.
I don't know if you do or not. Like,
Yes, it's one they call me Yonlek.
pleasure to meet you, Yonlek.
Yes. Name elves give me long ago.
Okay. Well, let's get him outside where he can
Yeah.
rest.
I mean, I'll
Yeah,
fall
let's go
behind
outside.
just in case, but we'll see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll
I'll
go
just
back
guard.
to his...
I'll just
Yeah.
guard in front of the hallway just in case.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys chose this approach, because I was like, it would suck if they started on the west side at the front entrance and then they just made their way east and didn't discover the ally until they went through
The
most
very
of
end.
the mall.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, which way? Let's start on the far end because
Yeah,
it's over there.
All 20 feet.
that was the exciting but also the pain in the ass thing about designing this map, because initially I was like, I'll just design the western front first and I'll build it as we go. I was like, no, I really should give them the full option to like explore it from whichever angle, but it just,
Yeah.
no joke, like this map for both layers, I was telling the wife between during the break, like this probably took like 8 hours plus to build.
Yeah. It's a good map so
Huge
far.
Oh yeah, I love this thing. We'll spend many a session here, and if all goes well, this will be home base
Base camp.
for Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday G2.
Starting the clearing.
Oh yeah, get our merchant set up here, start getting access to our supply lockers, our healing potions between sessions for our subscribers. Heck yeah.
God
Alright.
knows my fucking Sunday character needs a fucking merchant.
Alright, let's check for random encounters throughout the night. I assume we're setting up watches, those of us who need the long rest. for
Barricading the
spellcade.
door.
Yeah, barricade. All right, definite sounds of further conflict out in the neighborhoods around you, but you would guess at least half a mile plus away. The occasional sound of maybe one or maybe a group of 2 or 3 at most undead kind of scramble past your doorway, but they don't really seem to pay you any mind. Perhaps this room is sealed well enough that they don't smell you in here, which is an additional benefit, because usually these things can smell you out very, very well. But otherwise, the night goes by without event, and you may click that long rest button on your character sheet and get your full restoration.
Woohoo! I don't have any spells, though. So it doesn't help me like that. And we lose all temporary hit points at long rest.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
So,
And I would presume that aura resets as well.
The who resets with the what?
I was saying I would presume that Odlin's aura resets as well on the long rest.
Oh,
Edelin?
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, my
Yeah,
bad.
it does.
At least you didn't call him garlic like you did Justin's character. That was-
Bro, you know my dialect and my fucking speech impediment makes my speech bad. Come on now.
Oh, you're good. Sometimes we just we're speaking faster than we can, or we're thinking faster than we can speak. Is that in my experience?
To be fair, it was a funny moment.
Oh,
Because I was
absolutely.
continuing on with my turn until he just stopped.
Did you just fucking call me garlic?
I'm just surprised the staff didn't fucking comment on it.
Oh, I've got plenty of comments.
Hey, wrong camp,
That's Sunday
wrong,
group, though.
wrong session. Fucking stay. That's actually Tuesday group. my
or
bad.
whatever. Yeah, whatever group. No.
All right, so how do we want to approach in the morning? We open the door and all looks
Is
the same.
there any windows or anything that we can like look out first? Or is it
There are no
completely
windows
sealed?
here
Okay.
in the warehouse itself.
Okay, that's what I assume. So we just pull the crates back and kind of open the door and look out.
Right. Yeah, and there are no apparent windows on this side of the mall either, but there are some walls that are made of glass, and you'll see the dynamic lighting reflect
Okay.
that accordingly when you get to those areas.
Do we
Does
wanna
anyone
do we
have
want to try
anything
the
to do
door?
to prepare before we leave here? Does anyone want to stay here, I guess, as well? Not all of us appear to be combatants. Looking at the camera guy.
He, after getting the translation, he shakes his head. I'm all about the action.
Okay.
I appreciate the concern.
I will switch out one of my spells, but that's about it.
Well, I suppose
on
we
the
should
long
go
rest,
wake our
but yeah.
friend then. And proceed into... There was some other warehouses we could look in, see if there's anything useful in those before going to the main structure.
Yeah, I guess there's
It's a
some
solid
down
plan.
this way. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's move it out. Move it out.
Don't see
I'm
anyone.
Group
Go
up my NPCs here and just move them
move
all.
them as a chunk.
Yep.
Go wake up our tree friend here.
Oh. You call that a long rest?
Dude, just
I
because
was-
you sleep for fucking 300 years doesn't make
Yes.
this not a long rest.
GM imposes gritty realism house rule. On my long rest, it takes 7 days for long rest. I only get short
Yeah.
rest with 8 hours.
I'm just gonna shoot him with a life transference arrow.
Why would you
Just
shoot
shut
me,
the
you
fuck
asshole?
up. It heals him, not fucking hurts him.
It's still painful.
Was there anything in that security officer while you were in there? Did you look?
It looked to be pretty ransacked. Everything was also broken, too.
Oh. Let's continue to the warehouses, I guess.
All right.
Undeads!
Do we want to... Nope, okay, I was
Yep,
gonna
yep.
ask if we wanted to try this
Yep.
one, but yep.
Well, I was
Yeah.
going towards this door, and I was going over here to this door,
No, I get you. I get you.
and the undead are right there.
Found
Yeah.
the first of our windowed offices down here as well.
Do we want to roll initiative for this
Probably,
guy, or
yeah.
just yeah?
Let's
Do
give
they
everybody.
see me?
Let's give everybody a round of movement here, especially for Adolin and Kara, who are still inside the warehouse. Then I'm going to spread my characters out here a little bit more, also.
I would urge Rusty to get
I'm
up
just
next
going
to us.
to move back one to see where I would see them.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
so I would have
definitely see
seen
one
him
there.
right here is where I would have seen him, and I kind of went from like one above that to like right here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's
So-
back up here
Yeah, so it would have been
to match up with where you're at.
right here is the first that I would have seen them.
All right. Yonlek is looking around. Where'd my other friend? Did Kara go AFK? I'm gonna
Possibly.
I'm gonna move
Nope.
her
No,
here.
I'm. Sorry. The insert button. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I go. I'm here, friend. I'm here.
Oh, good. Yes, let's adventure.
More undead to the south. I see them to the right of us.
Well, let's try this
joy.
again. We might get lucky with a group stealth check, even with a group this large. Everybody roll your stealth. Oh boy.
Nah, not going great so far.
Hey,
Oh.
I
Can I
got
use
lucky
my,
to get
can I
up
use my
15
weekly
last
inspo to
time.
reroll?
You may.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll use a hero point as well for mine.
Well, Katie got
There
a
is no helping
22.
mine. So
Yeah,
This
mine
character-
becomes 18.
Double an
this
18.
character is not built
Sure,
for stealth.
sure.
So
You still got 13, so it's not bad.
2, 3, 4,
I got 4. What are you talking about?
5.
Oh, I looked at the wrong character. Sorry. I looked at the heavy armor.
Okay.
Nope, didn't happen this time. Didn't happen this time.
Yeah. Yep, I already see the average not working in our favor, and I haven't even rolled for the loudest of us yet.
The tree.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Thud, thud.
let's get our initiative, as apparently our movement prompts the attention of this one from around the corner. Hey! No trespassing!
Oh, shitty initiative.
Ugh.
I rolled so much worse than last time.
Can we use hero points for initiative?
That's a negative.
What if I use like 5 hero points for like 1 roll?
You can use all your inspirations and all your hero points for the month to get a +1 on your initiative.
Bet.
Okay. So I've got 7 in here. And there are 7 of you. I like it. Now
Did
I
he
will
take a
roll.
move around as well, the zombie? Or
He came around the corner because he heard us, essentially.
Correct, yeah,
Kinda-
that's like
Oh,
kinda
that's
what
a
Kind
sets
of
it
kicks
up.
us off.
okay,
Right.
that's a different one. Okay, got you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tree.
I saw this one, which was kind of where it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
No,
shit,
that was
they're
the
up
same.
there.
That was the same one I saw. I just didn't see the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah,
was
nor
like
did I.
fully around the corner back here before he stepped out. You guys wouldn't have seen him until you stepped around. Okay, so that's a tree and then 5 more. Oh, natural 20. Who got that? You got... Oh, come on. 2, 3. Rusty.
Hey, Westy, how many Beskars you sitting at right now? By the way.
188.
Ah, nice.
Oh, sweet.
Sitting at 162 right now. Just waiting for us to inevitably get up to level 10 so I can put the full load in.
Mm-hmm. And for the new people with the streaming, if you follow the stream, you can earn Beskar points, like channel points, and then use that to purchase certain benefits and boons for your character in game.
That is how most of us are above the party
Ooh,
level
that
minimum.
makes sense. I was wondering how you guys were getting so many hero points and stuff.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you can subscribe in Discord for additional benefits and stuff. It's all in the support
Support channel and the
yeah,
Discord,
support channel.
The perks
Okay,
and
awesome.
the perks and
And then
rewards.
Question for
support, yeah.
Daniel, real quick.
Yes.
Would Dewdrop be able to drop down some elevation before the battle actually starts?
Yeah, sure.
Or am I confined to the 15 feet I normally stay at before this starts?
I'd say you're okay. Oh yeah, those
Do you
channel
wanna
points
be a
that
target?
you get, those channel points you get on Twitch are free for everybody. So even if you don't want to subscribe, as long
Yeah.
as you're just watching along, you get the base multiplier, and you can use those for everything from advantage rerolls to stabilizing your dying character or somebody else's dying character. You can get magic items, you can get level ups, all kinds of cool little additions that we've put there for our streaming community. But it looks like
What
Pete. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, what if your significant other is watching for you in support? Does that count?
It definitely does.
I mean,
because
yeah,
all
if
of
they
the
want to use their points.
yeah, all of the options are either get or gift. So other people, when they're generating points, they can gift them to existing characters at the table.
Well, my husband's currently watching, so
Oh,
that's what I was
fantastic.
wondering.
Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. All right, well, looks like good old Pete here got the opening initiative.
Nice.
So
Go,
we're
Pete.
going to take a shot ski at this guy who revealed his positioning around the corner. Bam! 17. There we go. Now we're back in business. Start getting this one rolling. And then Dewdrop is up next while Pete is going to just step back into the warehouse since we're right here anyway.
Okay. Well, Dewdrop is just gonna make the piss poor decision, probably. I'm just running head on to this. She's just so excited. She's like, wee! And she will go up to the only one that I can see right now, which is this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take a shot with my rapier and maybe not whiff it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible, man.
That's a whiff.
Yeah, it's a whiff. That's
You
a
do
bit of a
have
whiff.
your,
I
you
do have my
your
hero
hero point.
point. Which is that
You
a
would need
D8?
to roll a 5 or higher to hit it, though.
Yeah, it's a D6 for
D6.
the supporter level, but yeah, you need a 5 or better.
Mhm.
Thank you for that follow there, Estrella. Are you with us?
Hey.
Hey, you got it. 11 damage. Yeah, that's not something you want to leave on the field. We'll take it.
I believe Estrella is my husband's account.
Oh, very cool. Much appreciated.
And then
Thank you so much.
I don't 100% understand what I'm going to put something in the chat. I don't 100% understand what it means in regards to the sneak attack thing.
Oh, I know. So
Oh,
the
sweet.
advantage on sneak attack if no creatures are within. So basically, if you get sneak attack, no matter what.
Okay,
Oh,
word.
well,
Okay,
that's solid.
cool.
Take
So-
that
The only
too.
time you don't is if there's 2 creatures within your vicinity and there's no friendly creatures.
Or if you
Okay.
have disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Word,
sure,
okay.
sure.
And then I will use my bonus action to fly back up to 35. So that way, if these motherfuckers
Damn
have
it.
that stupid acid shit. I am out of range, baby.
Oh.
That is my turn.
Swashbucklers are the king
How
of
dare you.
1v1s. So
Yes, I used to play Swashbuckler in college, and it made me never want to not play Rogue because of how fun it always was.
it's always fun until you face a fucking enchantment fucking sorcerer. Or an
Oh.
enchantment fucking wizard, and then you get shut down by one spell every fucking
No,
turn.
no.
Yeah, I mean, like, my Friday rogue is having the time of her life.
Rogue and Bard, so if you can't stab them, you seduce them.
I mean, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
Rusty is going to... Shh, damn it. Alright, well, I had an idea and I implemented it before I should have. We do have enough movement left, though, so we will scoot on over this way and try to get some action. Just enough. +3 to hit. Nice. We'll take that. And then Holiday is up next. Of course, if you want to hold off on your movement and let the tree do the movement for you, you gotta wait till an 11, but it is your turn right now.
Holiday.
I was holding off on it, but I'm doing it now. You know I will do that every session if nobody responds.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Guess I'll shoot at this guy.
Alright.
Fireball.
Mother. Come on.
I'll give her inspiration.
Sam's one of our subscribers. She's got her weekly
Oh, if she
inspiration
has one.
I got
if she
0
wants.
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, she could do hero point or inspiration.
Either
way.
or, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
As long as you
so,
get a
True.
3 or more on the hero point.
yeah, inspo will make it definite, and we're in the final.
Yeah,
minute of the
use your
session
hero
anyway.
point. That's probably a better call.
Ugh.
No.
Fuck.
Of course.
Both
Oh,
hero points used tonight are both 2s.
Oh
I'll
my
use my
gosh.
inspiration. So
All
it's-
All right, we'll take it. I already tracked the damage there on this guy down here. Okay, and then Adolin would be up next.
All right, let's shift down into position. And you probably know what's coming. Let's throw up my little aura.
Beautiful. Whoa. Blinded by the light.
Just out of curiosity, is that a spell or a class ability?
I think the
That
latter.
is a class ability.
Okay, cool. I'm just curious.
And then I'll put my spiritual weapon up against the one I can see there and take a swing.
Okay. Oh.
I'm a hero point that, cause that, or not hero point, inspo that, cause that's
Inspo.
worth it.
There we go. I haven't gotten a single undead fortitude roll all night. Gosh, that's unheard of. Of course, I have only had 5 zombies.
Yeah,
also
not the
unheard of.
fucking 50 that fucking Bauer
Oh,
hit me with.
oh, yeah, you should Sunday morning crew was like, what the hell, 91% saturation? This map is stupid with zombies. Half the NPC family killed.
That's
Hey,
my
man.
turn.
Hey man, all I know is me and Shags would have been dead if I didn't have that card.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Well, Gene is gonna try some action right here. Try a performance check as we kind of strafe along the battlefield. Hey, yeah, not too bad. Still camera. Nice zoom. And then we will back up right here and just kind of film over Sylvan's shoulder as Yonlik, the treant, gets its turn.
As he does that, I'm just gonna look back at him and I'm like, you know I'm not gonna stay here, right?
What makes you think I am?
No, stay, Sean.
25 and 30. And yeah, we're not squeezing through anybody's space. We've got very long stilt-like legs and we can just easily navigate all of this. Yonlik not having fun right here. No undead. I'm gonna take an action dash. Ah! They're undead. Do they show up on camera? Nice. Alright, Lean Lar is up. And she is pretty out of position here. We'll do a base 30. Still nothing happening. And our ammunition is even more limited than anybody else's because we can't really find these things or reliably grow them. So I think we're just going to action dash and try to take position over here and hope nothing comes out of these doors to assault us. And we will send it to Nyx's turn up next.
Have we opened that door that you just moved to?
We have not.
I want to try opening it out
Okay.
of curiosity.
Very cool. Go ahead, step up next to it, click it, and yeah, it's locked.
Can I try the door to the right?
Absolutely. It would take your bonus action at this point. You do get one free object interaction per turn, and then anything beyond that can start taking bonus actions or your full action even.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna try opening that door.
Okay.
Let's focus on the outbuildings first before going inside. Okay, that door. I thought you meant this one.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I would still
That's what I
say
thought.
that regardless.
Okay, well, it was locked, so I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right. Let's see. You do still have your action if you have like a ranged attack. There is this one zombie down here that you can see.
Yeah. I'm gonna try shooting it with my longbow then.
Beautiful.
I'm like,
Big
your
money, big
character,
money,
your,
big
your
money.
character token has a bow. You don't have a bow on you?
Oh, solid shot again. Nice. All right. And then Kara, up in the bows of our buddy here, has your choice of 3 targets. Kind of 4. You can see this one through the glass walls of the office here, but for right now it doesn't appear to be throwing itself into this combat. There are 3 out in the parking lot here, though.
Okay, I'm going to cast Firebolt because I don't want to waste a spell slot until I start rolling high again.
Nice.
I'm going to go for the furthest one, bottom right corner.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
it hits! I saw the 7 and I was like, dang it! And then I realized.
Woohoo! There you go.
And that's going to be it for me, I think.
All right. And Sylvan is up next.
I have a quick question. If I hide behind Yonlik, can I get cover?
He does provide a measure of cover.
Would I still be able to like shoot normally? They wouldn't get cover from me hiding behind there or something.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Sick.
Yeah, it is
then,
kind of best of both worlds. He's tall and lanky, and you can shoot around him, but then when
yeah.
defensively, he can kind of body block for you.
The only reason why I ask is because you said that he was tall enough to, like, maneuver through people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise, that works for you. If you guys need to go through his space, he can kind of contort himself so that you guys don't suffer the difficult terrain. It doesn't cost you all your movement to move from one side of him to the other.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare, yes.
Yeah, because he's 30 feet otherwise.
He's a mini fucking spike field.
Oh.
My bad. I was trying to edit it and clicked the... Yeah.
Okay, we will go ahead and shoot a life transference arrow at him, obviously doing damage this time.
Okay.
And it would heal me for 9, but I have no hit points to heal right now.
Sure. Well, that'll hit,
And
yeah,
that
we'll
will
take
end
some
my turn.
damage. Okay. And we are inching up on the close of the session here. Woodorm, once again, with a bad initiative. Go ahead.
Yep. I will move down here 30 feet, straight down. We'll see the 3 targets plus the one in there. Go ahead, action dash to over here. And that'll be, actually, yeah, we won't. We'll stay here and hold my attack in case they come close.
Gotcha. Ready action.
Yeah.
Oh! No, I just realized I didn't roll initiative for the zombies.
Oh!
I was like,
Shush,
when
no
are
one
they
knows
going to
that.
move up on you? I mean, I guess by default they're either going to go on a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. So
We're at 23.
Yeah, I guess they could technically have been holding their
Like,
actions.
oh, we were surprised. Oh, God.
Yeah, even though you guys rolled so horribly on those stealth checks. Okay, I ended up with a 15.
We rolled so horribly, but made the GM forget so bad that, that
Yeah.
it became a truth.
Marijuana affects the memory. I'm gonna give them a 6 on their initiative, so they'll edge out Thompson, but still be in place as we have played it. Okay, so now the zombies are up, and boy, oh boy. Katie making herself a non-target. So I think that means there are... No, there's more of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, that's right. No, 12. Okay. Oh, damn! Alright, well, this one apparently wants to get a piece of Kara. And to do so, we're going to have to start climbing up the tree. And this is where mechanics get a little weird, but I'm going to rule that Yonlik gets an attack of opportunity on someone trying to do that.
Just give him the pole arm feat.
So we will crush said zombie with a 26 for 16. That was 20, 30. It is 40 feet of movement for this thing to get all the way up to you, and that's assuming it rolls good on its athletics check. I got a 12, good enough. And yeah, this thing is now up in the tree with you and going to try to make an attack.
I have a quick question. What are the flanking wolves in this scenario?
If we're up in the tree, it would probably be anything adjacent, I would think. Like something like this could even qualify as flank. If,
So I can't flank with the tree.
I mean, if you're qualifying the tree, anything
Maybe.
in the tree is flank, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would think so, actually. Because, yeah, the tree is, he's pretty adept at moving and contorting himself in those respects as well. So I would say so, yeah, when it comes to any attacks that you're trying to make within the tree, he could also qualify as a target in that respect. Meanwhile, the zombie is going to attempt a scratch attack on Kara here. And that is an 8 armor class, so that's not going to come anywhere near. This thing just scratches a piece of the tree trunk at best. Our next zombie right here, we are going to target. Who is number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rusty! Oh, alright. That was what his insight check earlier was going to be for. He was going to ready an action for if one of them came at him instead of actively engage in combat, but he did not roll well enough on that.
Is he just gonna stand on Wukong?
Oh, damn!
Dorm, sorry, yes.
Where the hell are you on this map?
Right here.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
No, you're right there on the player map. This space is vacant on the GM map, so now I'm trying to find...
Oh.
Oh, you're all the way over
This is vacant
You're
on
over
my
here.
map too.
Yeah, you were over here.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Now I see you. Okay. So, yeah, to get to Rusty, I got to go here.
And I would get my attack because I readied my action.
Yes, yes. Oh, damn.
Hey.
Okay. Well, we'll take that crit. Chop this thing's, chopped one of its limbs off in its approach. And as it approaches Rusty, we are going to go for a scratch attack with the other limb that we have. And that is a 7 armor class. That's another benefit to watching the Twitch stream. You get a better view of the battlefield because you can see through every character's perspective. But also for some of our monsters, I keep their rolls hidden, so you can see if I'm being honest with the rolls or if I'm fudging things on occasion. If you're wondering why you can see all of the attacks everybody's making except for me, that's why. And then our last zombie down here, we are going to target... Oh, it's also going after Kara. Okay. 10, 25.
They all want me.
I think so. I don't know if this one can get to you, though. 25, 35, 45. Just enough movement to get up there to you. Yunlik unfortunately already used his reaction. And this one is going to attempt a pummel attack. It's just going to reach out and try to punch you. Oh god, a 22 to hit. And that is for 8 bludgeoning as it comes into solid contact.
Wait,
Check.
sorry, how much damage was that?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, just clocked you with its undead fist right there, as this one is going to check its perception. And that's less than its passive. So instead of any of that, it's gonna just kind of step over, investigate what's up over here. And that's it for that zombie. Do I have any others within play? Not that we can see. Gotta assume this place is probably pretty saturated with these undead. There's a large amount of gloom over the mall, which is typically a sign of undead saturation, but it's kind of over the whole of Turtle Cove as well. most places of civilization, you gotta assume these things are gonna be around. Alright, Thompson, to finish off the session, we are gonna 25, 30, we're gonna take position under where Dewdrop is and try to attack this one. That was well, we got flank with the tree ant. Oh!
Well, can I give him inspiration?
Why not? Oh!
Hey!
Finally! Dude shows up to play.
I did just like whack the hell out, like slice off a good portion of its knee.
Yep. I always do one fat finger per session. And
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Oh, damn! Still
Jeez.
almost max damage. Very nice.
Well, it was a crit.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, it
So-
should be that extra 1 point. It is max damage. Still not quite enough to drop it. It has 3 HP left after that.
Oh.
But still a very solid strike there. And that will bring us to the end of tonight's session. As always, if one of you would be kind enough to track our initiative, post that in our table chat.
Grabbing it now.
Tuesday will
Squad
be
initiative.
replacing this
If you're
tomorrow
grabbing
night.
it, I won't.
Yeah.
And I will send us to the ending section here. Oh yeah, very true. Did everybody get their temporary HP? Estrella pointing out in our
Yep.
Twitch stream
Yep.
right there.
Should be 5 temp HP.
Everybody make sure
If you
you're
ended
getting
your
that.
turn.
Yes, if you entered your turn within.
Which should include Kara. So,
should
for
include
Kara.
everyone. Since
So you should have
everyone's
taken
within.
5 less.
Oh, that's
It's
true.
everyone
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought the temporary HP was at because we took a long rest, so it went away. Do we get another one?
It did, yeah. He reactivated the aura when this combat began.
Okay. Sorry. Thank
No
you.
worries.
Everyone except everyone that went before him wouldn't have the aura yet, but
Oh, yeah,
everyone
before
after
him,
him in
yeah.
initiative ended their turn in the aura.
Very true, very true.
What is the temporary hit point? Sorry, I was
So I
gone.
think Dewdrop and Holiday are the only two.
It
that
was
didn't get it.
5.
Awesome, thank you.
Absolute. So we've got that set. I will send us back to our loading table screen right here. And as always, the usual post-stream ramble here. First start off with just how awesome tonight was. It was a bit of a hurdle getting through the logistics of getting our new characters in, but once we did, we hit the ground running, and I commend each of you for that. It was a blast to watch each of you RP for a bit there, and then also get your toes wet with some combat, and we will have plenty of that in the sessions to come. I can promise you that now that we're here at the mall. And I hope you enjoyed the session on the player side of the table as much as I did on the GM side.
Heck yeah. Great game as always.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yep, definitely. I'll
GG.
possibly
nice week.
see you guys next
Night,
session.
guys.
Nice
guys.
meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you as well.
Absolutely. Thank you all again, and we will be back tomorrow night, same time, possibly on time tomorrow night, would be 6 p.m. We might be running late, though, as we are getting closer to that daylight savings time. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night with our Tuesday table. They are still in this neck of the woods, only in that residential area just to the north of the mall with the crashed plane. They have cleared out the undead for the most part in one area, but they still have a few left to explore, including a very, very interesting house. Our bonus trivia that we put up in TikTok has officially expired at the start of this session, but we will carry it through to the end of this session, so I'll be checking over your answers here in the next few minutes. and then posting the correct answer tonight and letting you know just how we did on all of that. So we'll close out here tonight, friends. Thank you, as always, for sharing the table. It is always an honor and a privilege. And as always, of course, there is no RU without you. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good night.
y'all.
Night, y'all. Have a good night.
Have a good one,
good
everybody.
Thank
I'll
you.
be preparing to take some abuse from my staff next session, and then also probably giving some.
Stop, don't wait till she's killed. You don't wait till she's killed. You don't wait for it to stop. We don't have much time, running out of time. Don't go round in endless worries. Your lack of faith makes you go under. Don't you let her take your life. Just gather your senses and never let her. Don't go round in endless worries. Your lack of faith makes you